Do that. Oh, I should probably ping the server, huh? Forgot to ping. Hi, Annie. That's so fast. What's wrong with being fast? Everything, dude. Coming early is a sin, and you don't deserve to talk to women. Just to be very clear. Just to be abundantly clear. You're a failure of a man, and you should be ashamed. Is that what you wanted, Andy? What's up, pork chop? Pre-cut surgeon. God, call me a failure then? You're a failure. Oh. Insanely based stream title. I'm assuming you're talking about the SPORE title, because everybody who comes in and says, whoa, your title's crazy and it's about the notif, you're wrong. And it bothers me. Taters, thank you for the prime sub. Bro, my hair is... I gotta go get another haircut. It's my first Ditto stream, and Lightning, it's your last. Mods, ban that guy. Give me 1 second. Dude. First time here, super hyped. Dude, 2 for 2. Mods, get them. Hey, Double D. You know what's crazy? In 6 years, I've never been called Double D. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, whoa. That's actually kind of gas. Hellbound, thank you so much for the 9 months. Dude, there's way too many first streams here. You guys been... No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, welcome to stream, everybody. Welcome to the shit show. Paradox, thank you for the 145 bits. Oh my god, guys, a hype train. Make sure to give Twitch all your money. Say hi to my mom. She's watching with me right now. Yeah, how old's your mom? How you doing? Paradox's mom, how are you doing? Everybody else, shut the fuck up. How's your night going? Kept seeing all your clips recently. I haven't been here in a while. It's fine. You abandoned us, Goose. I don't even care. Double D, can I get a hug? No. Stranger danger. Hope that helps. Soulmore, thank you so much for the sub. Having a great night hanging out with my son. I am 49. Yo, Paradox. I know this is an uncomfortable conversation. Is your mom cute? I know that's weird to answer in front of your mom, but, you know. Anyways, I'm here for the pegging jokes. Casper. There's no jokes. There's no jokes. I want to get pegged. I want a really pretty girl to put plastic or silicone wiener up my butt. I've done it before and I'll do it again. Can you please stop looking so attractive because the amount of unholy thoughts having about you is dangerous? Well, guess what? Those are inside thoughts. I didn't ask. But, I'm glad you think I'm attractive, but you know, it's like, you could have just said, hey, you look really good today, instead of being like, I really want to fuck your brains out. Because I don't know you like that. Also, how you doing, Juzo? Hey, did you get Taco Bell? I did. It was good. Did I get pegged by a cute MILF? I want to get pegged by so many MILFs. Ditto flirts with every mother. That's only slightly true. Tell him I'm cute for 49. I did see that she said that. That's good to know. I look really cute too, I think. Bro, what is with you guys actually bringing your moms to stream? Like, I'm happy about it because I'm selfish, but also like, what? Why does this keep happening? Are you guys just looking for dads? Stepdads? Orzul, thank you for the 100 biddies. Can't wait to find you a Gwagoon. Oh, dude. Orzul. So here's the thing about Voidling Bound, guys. I'm in Endgame. I played the story by myself because it was like you gotta progress. The end game of this game is the roguelike. And we'll get into the game in a minute, but there's MILFs in chat. So that's way more important than the video game. The hair does look particularly good today. Thank you, because it's pissing me off. I put way too much gel in it, and my hair is getting too long. And one thing I did not foresee about a mullet is how often I'm going to have to get my hair cut. Luckily, I'm super rich. I'm not, but like a haircut's like $20, so I can do that like twice a month. Dude, you love one of my favorite shirts. It's a stepdaddy material. I'd be a stepdad. I think I'd be a good stepdad. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a bit. That's like not a joke. I got serious for a second instead of being horny. Soulmore, well, not that my horniness isn't serious. Soulmore, thank you for the 100 bits. Anyways, Paradox, if your mom wants to go grab dinner sometime, let me know. Dude, Annie's just happy that I'm not hitting on her mom. Annie's just happy that I'm not hitting on her mom, finally. Because it's been like 5 years of me trying to take her mom out on a date. And I happily would. Still would. Ghoul Muncher, thank you for the fun. Guys, why are we starting just throwing money at me? Stop. But like, for real, it's a lot. Bring your mom to stream day is apparently every stream now. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Bring your mom to stream day is every day, right? And then, you know, it doesn't even have to be if they're single. You know, maybe dad's just not showing up at the house, and I'm still willing to tag in. She wants to know if you're paying. My philosophy on dates is whoever asks who out pays. And I did technically ask your mom out. Tony, next time I talk to Connor's mom, I'm showing her a pic of you. Bro, why is everyone like wingmanning me with moms? I mean, again, I'm not complaining. Life's awesome. But my mom is single for a reason, but you could still be my stepdad. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, we do need to talk about the difference between a MILF and a mom, because I feel like they get mixed up really quickly. Sorry. Luis, thank you so much for the gifted sub. People get MILF and cougar mixed up. Cougar is like a woman in her 40s dating younger men, right? Versus a MILF can be any age if she's a mom and is hot, right? So it's kind of like rectangles and squares, right? Like not all rectangles are squares, but all squares are rectangles. Not all cougars are or not all MILFs are Well, no, actually, I was wrong, because cougars don't necessarily have to have kids. Guys, I stand corrected. They're just two completely different things. There's overlap. It's like a Venn diagram. But that's yeah, that's not how it works. You made your bed, babe? Well, I'm trying to make people's moms' beds. Ka-chow. That's not my best. It's not my best. But anyways, MILFs. MILFs can be any age. They're a mother, but they got to be a mom. You know? They're a mother you'd like to fuck. Not to say, if she's older than me, and she doesn't have kids, I'll still call her mommy. Ditto, you could be a philosopher. I loved philosophy. I was going to like answer that with a meme, but I loved philosophy in college. I got to write a paper on why terrorism is okay. That was sick. It was like a really interesting paper. I love thought experiments and stuff like that. Try to get my guy friends that is pulling teeth. They made fun of me for being a cougar, and I'm like, I'm not even 30. Not to mention a gap is only 3 years. That's not. No, a cougar like starts. A cougar. I feel like a cougar at the lowest is like 36, and that's if the person is under 25. Okay, like the person they're dating. But I think like cougar is like 38 and up, right? You know what really sucks though? Like, I'm getting to the point, dude, when I hit 30, if I date a woman who's like 40, that's like barely a cougar. That's just like a dateable woman. I think 38. I think 38, if they're dating someone under 29, is still a cougar. Would a GILF in her 40s be recognized as a GILF or a MILF? Well, she's a grandmother, so she's a GILF. It's like if she has a grandchild, then yeah. Groundbreaking journalism. I hope someone's taking notes. Listen, dude, I was 18, dating a 32-year-old mom. Here's what sucks about that. Part of me does want to dap you up because I'm a pervert. And if I had been 18, that would have been awesome. You are a victim. I'm really sorry. I stand by this on age gap relationships chat. Like 22 and up, I don't give a shit. 22 and up, I really don't care as long as people are honest, right? If someone's 22 and someone's 46 and they both are like, cool, this is about sex, that's awesome. You two have your fun, cool, kinky sex, right? My issue is when you've got a 40-something-year-old telling a 22-year-old, we just have so much in common. That's a red flag. No matter the gender. No matter the gender. I'm like, dude, why are you 40-something? Like, and have something in common with a 22-year-old. There's a difference. Again, I have no issue if they're just like, yeah, they're hot, I want to fuck. And then the other one's like, yeah, they're hot, I want to fuck. I'm like, that's fine. I respect that. But sitting there and being like, we just get along, I'm like, that's creepy. Like, you need to grow up. Got flirted with it for the first time a little bit ago, and I've learned two things. One, I completely go tomato face. Two, some girls like that. We keep hanging out, and goddamn, does that feel nice? Proud of you. It's probably in the nursing home a bad move then. What? I mean, if you're 32 at 22, dating 32 at 22 is dope. I mean, yeah, here's the thing, Emma, how do I say this? Since I was 23, chat, I have not slept with somebody under 30. It was awesome, dude. It's fantastic. But again, that's like my view is after like 22, who gives a shit? I think it's infantilizing at a certain point if you start being like, well, they're getting groomed. And I'm like, if they're 22. Yo, Ginge, thank you for the 46 months. I don't know why you're still subbed. Ditto, would you do a GILF if they are hot? You can't break titanium hips, man. I'm on board. I don't think there's like an age limit going up. If they're hot, I'm down. You know what I mean? I'm going to say it, chat, and this one's vile. I'm going to say it. She takes dentures out. Listen, might be a bit uncomfortable, but you know that shit's going to feel good. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Listen, a gum job would go crazy. I'm just saying. Listen, they hated Jesus because he too spoke the truth. Yo, Kirkash, thank you so much for the prime. I recently turned 23 and it really makes people at 18, 20 feel like children. Well, yeah. No, dude. I can't picture dating an 18-year-old. That's like, they look like kids in my brain. I don't understand how people my age and older are like, well, she's 18. Ugh. No. First impression of you, by the way, your name's Toxic Gamer Girlfriend. There's no way I'm as bad as you. Enjoy Valorant. How old are you? 28. I turned 29 in October. Damn. I clocked that shit, didn't I? Please tell me I got that right. Don't come for Valorant. I won't. I fucking hate that game. It's Overwatch, but damn. Ooh, that's actually worse. Yo, Chocolate Milk, thank you for the Prime sub. But no, can I be honest, dude? Part of me wishes I liked Valorant because you know the Gooner content I make? Do you know the money I would make? I've done Valorant Gooner content before, like a few times, and there's not a single time those videos haven't hit 1 million views. I'm like, bro, I would like have created generational wealth. If I had just stuck it out on fucking Valorant and did my cringe Gooner content, dude, I'm not kidding, chat. I'm gonna say this with confidence. I think if I could stomach Valorant and I had been doing my content for the last 3 years on Valorant, I'll say it. I think I'd be worth 7 figures. I'm not even kidding. I think I would have cleared $1 million. I just fucking hate that game so fucking much. And dude, if I had to spend every day of my life on that game, I would straight up start a shotgun. Zoe, thank you so much for the 2 months. Also, how you doing, Gecko? I'm gonna lay down and see how far into stream I can last. I'm gonna lay down and see how far into the stream I can last. You're talking about going to sleep, right? Right? Please? He says, can I be honest when saying something tame about video games but gives no warning for gum job? That's fucking crazy. Anyways, I don't know if Paradox is still here, but tell your mom I said I hope she has a good night. Crazy that you brought her to stream. Honestly, irresponsible of you, but I'm on board with it. Oh my god, twirls pubes. Oh my god. Is it all tack shooters or just Valorant? I hate tack shooters. I played Apex and like Halo growing up. I like tracking shooters, which is why M-Pulse I'm excited for. So that push zoom digital or analog? It's digital. Technically, my webcam can be 4K, but there's an input delay, and I hate it. It makes me mad. So, I don't have a DSLR. Just because that shit pricey. Next time you take a dump, close your eyes and pretend it's me pulling out. That's crazy that you just spent $10 to get banned, but thanks for the money. That's sick, dude. There's nothing better than getting paid to ban somebody. That's awesome, bro. I just got paid $10 to ban a guy. Let's fucking go. If I throw money at it, he can't ban me for it. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. I hope that helps. Thoughts on the new Fortnite season? I haven't touched it. $10 to say some sick shit like that, dog. What the fuck? Dude, here's the thing, right? I think a lot of people think that streamers are like, oh, hey man, that's pretty weird that you said that, but you donated, so I'm not gonna ban you. I don't give a fuck. I make enough money that I don't have to sit here and be like, no, please, chat, give me $10 more. I'll let you abuse me for it. Hop on Valve for that DSLR money. Here's the deal, chat. I will play Val if the 4 people I queue with are pretty girls. Deal? I'll do that. I'll queue Val with 4 pretty girls. Otherwise, I ain't playing Val. So if I can set it up, a collab stream where I just have a bunch of pretty girls' voices in my ear, I'll play Valorant. Otherwise, fuck no. I'm a lurker. I can't get banned for saying stupid shit if I just don't say anything. Ruby. You can't tempt me because I'll do anything for a joke. What I will say this though, chat, is I want to say this to all the lurkers right now because I feel like lurkers get looked over a lot of the time, but I just want you guys to know, I say this every time, lurkers, you guys are my favorite, and what I mean by that, like, I need to be very, very clear. I like you more than I like people who chat, and, like, I mean it. There's nothing hotter to me. It's not that I don't like talking to people in chat, but there's nothing hotter to me than somebody who goes, hey, man, I like your videos, and I just want to, like, sit there and have you as my background noise while I'm chilling for the night. That's a huge compliment. Also, you never say anything to piss me off, and that's cool too. Don't act like you haven't let people abuse you for money before. So, I'm going to spell this one out for you. You like the strong, silent types, don't you? Oh, about lurkers? Yeah, I don't know why chat. There's always got to be somebody being weird in chat, dude. Wait, hold up. I saw something in chat. Guess I'm gonna learn to play Val. Don't do that to yourself. That's criminal. Also, your split tongue is cool as fuck and so scary. And also, and I need to be so clear, the next words out of my mouth are not directed at you. I don't know you, and it would be extremely weird for me to say this, like, legitimately, but I need to say this about split tongues, because here's the thing about split tongues. I can't look at them for too long because my brain freaks out and is like, dude, scissors on your tongue, that's scary. But what I will say, bro, that head game's got to be crazy. That shit's got to be insane. That's got to, oh my God. No, I think it's usually him being abused for free from pretty girls. No, I charge pretty girls to abuse me. There's a difference. Oh, I guess I do get paid for it. I think I watched an entire VOD of yours while playing Minecraft today where you said something similar, and I was like, that's kind of me, except the difference is that you physically can't chat on a VOD. Well, there's comments, but no, I'm glad people like the VODs. That's why I'm enjoying streaming on YouTube as well, so the VODs are always there for people. Oh, someone asked during my schedule. Yeah, I'm so sorry, bartender. I don't really have a schedule. It's usually every other day. Sometimes I'll stream like 2 or 3 days in a row if I'm really hyper fixated on a game or doing something. But I kind of just stream every other day, usually in the evenings. Oh, speaking of chat, I know I stream in the evenings. I don't know if you give a fuck about this, and it's totally fine if you don't give a shit. But I will be streaming at 2 p.m. PST on Monday. I got invited. I'm going to be streaming with Siri and Aries. There's a new game coming out, and they reached out to me and were like, do you want to play? So if you guys know Siri and Aries, like Yoka Siri, and they also do some flirting content. I met them. I've done a couple streams with them. I met them at a party. They're fantastic people. And so I'm going to be joining them for a fun little, like, party game. So, that being said, the reason I'm pointing out is I usually stream in the evenings. I will be streaming in the middle of the day. Obviously, the VOD will be up on YouTube because I know if you guys are used to streaming at me at this time, I won't be there, right? But, there you go. Is there a usual time zone, day, night? It's usually between 6 and 9, this sucks, 6 and 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every other day. So, man, I see your clips a lot, and I'm glad you need to release a tutorial on how to pull the way you do. It's really easy. Can I be honest? I don't really pull. I just talk to people. Like, truthfully, I just talk to people with, like, and if it's an interesting conversation, I keep it going, and then we, like, eventually, like, converse, and that's kind of it. I don't know. A lot of people, like, accuse me of, like, I don't know. I don't do anything. I just... Wait, what's up, Chell? Also, I missed something. It was a scalpel, and I'd say I'd find out, but that's crazy. We're skipping over that. Actually, I have a few people running. This is a terribly great idea. Put you on the limit. That's a terrible idea. Actually, no, I have to behave. I asked her. It's a sponsored stream for her. And I was like, does this mean I can't swear? And she said, you could swear. I was like, but I can't bring up felching. And she was like, yeah. So I'm going to have to behave a little bit. Oh, Connor's mom is here? Hi, Connor's mom. How you doing? I don't know. There's no secret to, like, pull people I don't, like, whenever I make friends with the women I hang out with, the initial reason I made friends with them wasn't because I thought, like, oh boy, I really hope we flirt. It was, like, usually just a natural conversation struck up. Give me 1 second, chat. I have to go take my pants off. I overestimated how hot it is in here. I have to go buy an AC unit, like, in the next few days. There we go. Oh, you guys, hold up. You can barely see her. I bought a nice big ass dog bed and look who uses it. Kitty cat. Apollo's sleeping in that bed. My 3 favorite streamers are streaming together. This is heaven. Oh, okay, so you know Syrian Aries. What's felching? It's where you come inside a girl and then you give her oral afterwards and eat it all out of her. It's like making dessert because you're eating a cream pie. Ugh. I'm so glad I finally done my finals. Yo, congratulations. Did I miss anything in chat? Dude, I got accused of cheating on my wife today, chat. Which is crazy because I don't have a wife. I don't know where people be getting the dude. Somebody commented on one of my videos also. They said all 3 of this guy's ex-wives hate him. And I was like, first of all, I've never been married, but second of all, you think I've been married 3 times? Like I'm 28, dude. How much of a fuck up would I be to have 3 divorces under the belt at 28? I don't know, man. It's crazy. Connor, can I be honest? Sometimes I wish I had 2 girlfriends for no other reason. I mean, obviously, because, like, maybe I love 2 people. That'd be pretty cool. But that way, if somebody's like, oh, what are you doing with, like, your girlfriend? And I go, which one? It's such a stupid thing. Oh. There's a girl I went to school. I do want to marry my best friend, chat, before I get married for real. And then get divorced so that I can refer to her as my ex-wife forever. Because I think that'd be really funny. I think it'd be really funny to be like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with my ex-wife. I think that'd be sick. And then I want her to officiate like my wedding if I get married for real. Because then it's like, yeah, my ex-wife officiated. It's even funnier because she doesn't believe in marriage. Like, she doesn't like it. She thinks it's stupid. And so I'm like, I think it'd be even fucking better, dude. Kale, thank you so much for the 2 months. Homie, as even a straight guy seeing your content, you'd be a steal for any woman. I don't think so. I really don't. And I'm not saying this to like, I'm not hating myself or anything like that. I think you guys don't understand. I'm not saying it's impossible, but like, I don't prioritize dating. I really like where I'm at in life, and I like what I do. It's a lot of fun. I get to flirt and fool around with my friends, and it's a blast. And obviously, ethical non-monogamy is a thing, as my comments made it very clear, as if this fucking shitty mustache did not make it clear that I knew what that was. But it's one of those things where even with that, that's not necessarily... It adds, no matter what, an emotional minefield to a relationship. I'm not closed off to the idea of being in a relationship, but I've done the whole rush into it with someone you really, really like before, probably too often. And I don't really have an interest in that. I would much rather slow burn with people I really care about. And then, you know, if down the line things worked out, that'd be awesome. But it's not. So my dating philosophy is kind of just, I'm not looking. I'm open to it, right? But also I know that with my line of work and what I do and my horniness and everything, it'd have to be a very special. Also, here's the thing. I know a lot of people are afraid to be single. I love it, dude. I really do. Like, it's not that I don't like the idea of being in a relationship, but like, it's so peaceful. Once you like work on yourself and you find like your rhythm in being single, it's really, really peaceful. And it's very hard to want to date when, especially with the way dating is now, but like it's kind of a toxic mentality to go into dating where it's like, dude, I'm at this like baseline level of peace. You need to improve my life for me to want to date you. Because if for whatever reason you're making me more stressed, I don't want you in my life. Right? Like if you're adding stress to my life, what the fuck are you doing here? Because I'm like, if I'm here and I'm like, oh, but I get like to like have a relationship, but then I'm down here, I don't want the relationship. That's fuck that. I'd rather just be back up here. Like, so it's one of those things where it's like being single does make you picky. But it's also, I have a lot of love for my friends, right? And I think it's not even that it's not romantic love for some friends, but it's one of those things where I don't know why people don't like enjoy their friendships as much as I do, right? Like I feel very, very close to some of my friends and it's fantastic. And I don't feel like I need to, again, I'm not opposed to dating. It's just one of those things where I'm in no rush, dude. I'm 28, right? I'm 28, and to be clear, chat, I spent the first half of my 20s hyper fixated in long-term relationships, right? So I've only been single for a few years, and I've been enjoying it. So I also don't date for marriage. I'm single. I'm a narcissistic wreck of emotions that loves to self-hate. Oof. Sorry to hear that. The gay beanie. Thank you so much for the 2 months. That's the other thing is, if I wasn't craving intimacy, I would 100% single the rest of my life. I don't see why you can't be intimate with your friends, though. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not even talking about sex. I'm talking about just intimacy in general. You can get intimacy from your friendships and like in a meaningful way. But so for me, my dating philosophy, I don't date for marriage. I don't like the idea of dating for, I think dating for marriage is dangerous because if you're dating for the potential you see in somebody, they might not be that person, right? Or they might never become the person that you see. And so I date for the here and now, and whether that's 3 months of like a really nice time together or 6 years, or if you're lucky the rest of your life, that's awesome. But I don't view any time that's spent that's positive in a relationship as a waste. You know, people have this idea like, whoa, I was with them for 5 years. What a waste of 5 years. And it's like, if it was a good 5 years, how is it a waste? I think the only time that's wasted in a relationship is after you don't want to be in it anymore and you're still there, right? But if I spent 5, 10, 15 years with somebody and it was good and then life took us in different directions, I don't think it would be hard, but I don't think it's a waste. And so that's my dating philosophy. But I love friends so much. Like I feel like my friends are so intense for me because that's like only kind of love I feel. So I just have so much platonic love to give. Exactly. Now I'm fucked up in the head and I can't really tell the difference between platonic and romantic love, but that's my own demons to deal with. Not demons, but like you preaching facts, not gonna lie, you hitting hard for me. I just got out of a toxic, physically, mentally abusive relationship for 3.5 years. Kind of giving guidance. Happy to help. It's a waste if they lie about things like values or intentions. Yeah, but so when I said Jaeger, when I said 5 years in a happy relationship, That's what you just described is not a happy relationship. So that's like me being like, so chocolate is really good. And you're like, yeah, but not if it's vanilla. Yeah, that's because it's like, I just described something else. You're describing something completely different. Saeed. It's called, and I hate titles, but unfortunately there's a word for it. It's called nebula romantic. Which is that you like do struggle with differentiating between platonic and romantic love. Well, you could have been happy at the time and just not known if you were being lied to, right? Yes, but I would argue that's not a happy relationship. That's if they were like vanilla and say after 4 years they never liked vanilla and hated it the whole time. Yeah, you're being lied to. That is yes, but that is not the definition of a healthy relationship. Guys, that's the point I'm making. Is like I said if it was a healthy, I didn't say healthy, but like it was implied. I'm saying if it was a healthy relationship, it's not a waste. You're describing an unhealthy relationship where you were being lied to the whole time. That is a waste. And you have every right to be mad. You getting promoted to background noise? I love that. Glad you showed up on my feed, dude. You spit absolute facts that have even felt this validated in my existence and views in a long time. Well, you know, I think I'm right, and that's pretty cool. I'm glad other people like it. Low key here for the fangs. I'm sorry. Pause. Scrappy. Did you actually just refer to a woman, my friend, as nothing more than the fangs? Is that actually what you just did? I want to get the reaction to that. Is that actually I'm here for the fangs? You couldn't listen. Wait, no, the joke about the fangs you made on TikTok? Oh, okay. Whew. Dude, I was like, bro, there's no way you came in here and dehumanized her to that point. That's my job. You're good. Oh. No, dude, it's fine, guy. Dude, ignore that. Ignore the band hammer that was hanging behind you. It's not even real. It doesn't exist. You're fine. I had like one healthy relationship where we're still best friends and roommates still, even though we're not in a relationship. It was weird at first, but honestly, I could not imagine having them in life at this point. W. Got a little BMX? No, they weren't. No, it was actually miscommunication. Or they're really good at lying. Fruit Punch Sparkling Ice. It's the Kirkland brand, the Costco brand, because it was $20 for like a pack of these from Ice, or it was $10 for the Costco brand. Been with my partner for almost 6 years. They're ace. I'm not, but it's still one of the most fulfilling relationships I've been in. Can I ask a really impersonal question, or the personal question that you don't have to answer? Do you just like jerk off, or like do you like have sex with other people? You don't have to answer that. I've always curious about a relationship like that, because like that seems like a really logical answer to it, is just like, okay, cool, I'll go have sex with other people, but I also understand that some people would be upset about that. But also, dude, I don't know, maybe this is a hot take, but I feel like if you're ace, it's weird to care about sexual intimacy if you don't care about it, like if you don't like it. Is that, like, maybe that's bad? Oh, you do not have to answer your life, like, about your life. I'm going to go after others. There's rules and all. Dope. Awesome. Genuinely, I was just curious about that. That's cool as fuck. And whatever work, dude, that's the thing a lot of people fuck up about relationships is whatever you, whatever two people agree on in a relationship or more agree on in a relationship, those boundaries, and everyone agrees on it, that's dope. That's a healthy relationship. That's sick. You buy drinks from Immigration Customs Enforcement Agency? No, there's a brand called Sparkling Ice, but I can be very clear about that if you got a little confused. Fuck ice, if that wasn't clear. Not the sparkling water, but the people, the traitors to our country. Hope that helps. My boyfriend is poly, but I'm not. He has rules, and that's what we do. Hey, you know, whatever works for people. Some people are cool with it. Some people are not. My only rules when it comes to a relationship is like, again, I stand by even this. If it's a toxic dynamic between two consenting adults that doesn't hurt anyone else, and they're both fully aware of it, I have no problem with it. Right? Like, let's say, for example, somebody like legitimately in a dynamic is not allowed to have friends. That's insane. I would never agree to that. But if they agree to that and the other person agrees to that without coercion, like they both are genuinely into it, I don't care. Does that make sense? I know that sounds crazy, but that's the point I'm making is like, if it's between two consenting adults and it harms no one else, you do you. My Twitch, it shouldn't be. It should say a SPORE roguelike. We're gonna play it eventually. We usually yap for like an hour before we play. I've got the game up and everything. I haven't gotten into it yet. All my friends used to think that I was gay. Then they found out about how I got in trouble for a lot of things with girls. And they started to see me as a guy who jokes and has fun for the hell of it. What? I feel like that was not on topic, but okay. What's your view on Trump? Is that something we really need to... Is that not clear? I'm gonna ask, like, legitimately, is that not obvious? Trump? You mean the pedophile? That guy? I'm not a really big fan of him. Actually, it's kind of crazy. The guy who touched kids? I'm good. No thanks. Every day. No, I can't say that actually. He never directly said, I have talked about how much I hate Trump constantly because he's a terrible fucking human being. And a moron. A petulant man-child who like has people go, you did a good job as president today, Mr. President. Like, he's being coddled. Goth women and good politics. What doesn't this guy have? The money people think I have. I get accused of paying people all the time too, and I'm like, dude, I don't make enough money to pay people. He made a joke about not being fit to run for president because he doesn't. Kids like, what do you mean yesterday? Also, that wasn't just about Trump. It was also about Clinton. Okay. My ex got jealous because I watched you. He got super mad when I got mod. Chell, your ex got mad about that? That's fucking hilarious. Congrats on the move, by the way. Thank you. It's been 4 months, 3 months. I don't know, a certain amount of time. I don't know. I've been here. It's awesome. I love it. I'm so happy. Clinton, Biden, Kamala all suck. Kamala was fine. Here's the issue. Democrats run on policy. We're going to get into this. Democrats lose because they run on policy. Because Democrats think morals is what wins elections because they're morons. Like even Hillary, crazy time for Sid to raid, but I'm going to continue the conversation. Even Hillary ran on policy, and the policies weren't even necessarily bad. But what a lot of people what Democrats don't realize about politics is that it's a popularity contest. That's it. That's it. Kamala could be construed as a slave trader, though. Did that... Anyways, welcome in everybody from Sid's Raid. I hope you guys enjoyed watching Sid play with her beavers on stream. Should put people in jail for things for profit prisons. Yeah. Our prison system is fucked up and disgusting. Your beavers were so wet. Oh, God, I wish I could have seen. Yeah, that's because our prison system is disgusting. Because our prison system isn't based on reform. Our prison system is based on punishment. And you see that in America. And like when Americans react to Swedish and Scandinavian prisons. Scandinavian prisons are designed for rehabilitation. And that's how the prisons should be designed. Because the only reason someone should be locked up for life is because they can't be rehabilitated. And guess what, guys? I'm going to say it, and people aren't going to like this. We're just going to ruffle all the feathers. This one's going to piss off people a lot. I don't support the death penalty for rapists and pedophiles. Not because I don't think they deserve it, but because the precedent it sets to give the government the right to kill you is not okay. And a lot of the times, a pedophile or a rapist is a family member, and if someone knows they're going to be killed if reported, the victim is a lot less likely to report said crime. Sorry. That's why I don't support the death. It's not that I don't think they don't deserve it, but the truth is it's going to actually cause more problems. I'm sorry I left your stream early, but I saw Ditto go live. Sid, don't worry. I'm going to ban them. I'm going to ban Hades. I got you. So it'll never happen again. Let me white knight for you, my queen. But yeah. No, but anyways, I never thought of that. Like you're so right. Yeah, exactly. It's not something people like to talk about because it's an uncomfortable conversation. She died multiple people evidence that later proved their innocence. I don't know much about that, but what I will say is I didn't support Kamala either. I still wish we had Bernie, dude. As a victim of CSA, yes, it's not the solution that people want because it's not emotionally satisfying, but it's practical and effective. Also, again, going back to prison, prison should be based off reform, and the only people who have a sentence for life are people who cannot be reformed. And guess what? I'm going to say it, and people aren't going to like it. That doesn't mean they deserve a hellish life, because prison shouldn't be about punishment and revenge. Prison should be about rehabilitating the people who can be by giving them the services they need to get out of prison and start a life. Or if they are somebody that can't get that they can't be released back into society, do you know what's good for them? They still deserve a certain quality of life. Absolutely. They don't deserve to be tortured. I'm not saying that we give them caviar, but they don't deserve to be just locked in a hole and forgotten. The reason we're not letting them back into society is to protect society, not to punish them. That's the only reason you keep someone in prison for life, is if they're unreformable. It's to protect society, not punish them. What about the for-profit prisons? How will they make a living? I thought you were kidding for a second. Or I thought you were serious for a second and I was going to crash out. You mean the ones where they pay people to live in the governor's house and pay them 10 cents a day? Those ones? Those slave camps? Repeat offenders? Well, one, Jaeger, I urge you to do some research on if we redid our prison system, how the Scandinavian prison systems work, the amount of reoffenders they have are astronomically lower because they teach them skills. They teach them how their prison systems aren't locking them in a hole. It's making them build a life in prison so that when they get out of prison, they can start and rejoin society. In our current system, they would be fucked. Yes. But I'm talking about redoing the prison system. that would allow them to, I've researched and stuff, however, they have different variables that allow for that to work. Dude, Jaeger, I'm going to be honest, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck. You genuinely are just saying a lot of really dog whistly stuff. Like a lot of really like, I'm like, I already think I know where you're going with that. Like it feels like you're about to get weird and racial with it. And I'm just going to ban you. Like, I feel like he's about to be like, it's because Scandinavia is mainly white people. That was what I felt like was going to come out of his mouth next. And I just don't want to deal with that. I'm not even going to get into that. Also because he would not fucking drop the, what about repeat offenders? What about repeat offenders? So we're just not going to deal with that. That one was getting weird. If you have to lock them up for life, you might as well end their time on Earth. Master, we just talked about that, but the death penalty is extremely dangerous because I don't want to give the government the right to kill anyone. And then two, again, when it comes to rapists and pedophiles, as uncomfortable as a conversation as it is, again, I'm only going to say this one more time, but I know people joined in afterwards. Killing them makes it way less likely for people to report the crime because a lot of the times someone who's like either a rapist or a pedophile or both is a family member. And if that kid thinks that their uncle or their parent is going to be killed, if they tell, they're not going to tell anyone. So it's not, the death penalty is extremely dangerous and will cause more problems than not. School system thoughts? I wanted to be a teacher specifically because it's so ass. Oh, Combsy, that's actually a fantastic point too. And rapists are just going to kill people. A rapist would just kill their victim because then they can't be reported. I didn't even think about that, but that's actually absolutely correct. Yeah. So it's no bueno. And dude, I hate that you bring that up, dude. And then Americans just have a really, really hard time with the concept that prison isn't about revenge. They really struggle with it because they have this idea of an eye for an eye, and they're like, well, you have to get back at them. That's not what prison's for. Prison is for protecting society from people. It's not about getting back at them. Or it shouldn't be. Our prison is about it, but that's not what prison should be about. No, Kitty, I'm not going to do that. I know I came in the stream late, but can I get a quick recap? That was the quick recap. I mean, we've just been talking. All right, we're an hour into stream, guys. I think we've done our little yapping. Let's play a video game. But thank you for indulging me. I like talking about this shit, even though it's tough conversations. Yeah, I felt a little harsh on that ban, but he kept saying things that were very, very Republican adjacent. Calling Kamala a slave trader was, you know, that was something. I'm not even pro Kamala, but that's a stretch. You should low-key do a stream a month that you just yap for the entire stream. I like doing just chatting streams, but I mean, here's the thing, dude, right? The video games I play, the roguelikes I play, are basically just for just chatting. It's so that it's my Subway servers so that I can keep talking to you guys. All right, guys. So, this is Voidling Bound. For those of you who don't know what this game is, it is a creature collector roguelike where you get to fully evolve and change what the monsters do. And like, for example, these are two different kinds of the same base monster that I've evolved up in different ways. This is my Ursek that I turned into a lava bear. What is dog whistling? I don't know the exact definition, but it's basically like, it's like subtly making right-wing references in left-wing spaces. Kind of like that is the best way to put it. And it's, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, but it's like, it's being like, It's not saying I hate gay people, but it's saying things that like are like, well, I just don't think that it should matter if they get married. Like, I just don't think they should get. I don't hate gay people. A perfect dog whistle. I don't hate gay people. I just don't think they should get married because I think it's between. No. Hold up. Let me say it specifically how they would say it in a dog whistle way. I don't hate gay people. I just think marriage is between a man and a woman. That's a dog whistle. Is this a left-wing space? Yeah. To be clear, not Democrat. Democrats are still right-wing. I am, disgusting socialist scum, as the United States would say. Or general public specific. Yeah. We're just gonna do a run check because I want to show you guys this. This game is so fun. All right. But also, I'm glad you had fun with your beaver, Sid. I have so many jokes, but I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna be good. I like Ditto's political views. Well, I'm glad. I'm a widowy a socialist that likes feet. Good comms. So, guys, you know what's cool as fuck about this guy? His whole thing is he's a bear with a parasitic symbiotic relationship. That's the spikes on his back. Hold up. Now that I've got my ult, I can swap forms and the parasite takes over. And that's the design behind this character. But I really want to show you guys, you play as the monsters you evolve. Yes. So you play as the monsters you evolve. And then not only that, I really need to show you guys how in-depth the character customization is in this. So I will show you after this run. So not only do you get to like evolve and breed the monsters to have higher and higher base stats, but you can start to like fully change how they look. As somebody who hates all politics, Ditto has a nice viewpoint. Hating politics is a really boneheaded thing to do because sorry, pause. Hating them is annoying, is fine. Avoiding them is dumb as shit. Any homing artillery attacks? Any homing artillery attacks, you ask? Hold up, acting. Let me show you. Crazy. I don't know if you said that knowing. But let me crazy, not all characters, but crazy that you mentioned it on this guy. This guy has homing artillery attacks. He fires, so technically, so for example, chat, what I've done here is, he's a poison character or a dream. Here, dude, it's so hard to explain everything because it's like so crazy in depth. But I've turned a bunch of poison moves into fire, like a lava bear kind of situation, and it's really fucking sick. Is there a fix to American schools? Yeah. I'm not going to claim to have the answer, but there absolutely are. The main issue with our school system currently is that it's designed to create factory workers and hasn't been changed in 120 years. But yeah. Thought you were shoulder-mounted piss cannons? God, I wish I was that now. Sid, I'm sorry. You want to be my shoulder-mounted piss cannon? As in, I'm pretty sure you just said you want to squirt while sitting on my shoulders, which I'm not against. But that's crazy work. If you're offering, hello, please. Chat, I need you guys to donate $50,000 so I can fly Sid out here tomorrow. It's very important. Here, let me escape so I can show you guys the customization of this game. No, do not do that. I think so. I think it's a really good idea. Don't donate $50,000. All right, hold up. Let me pick one to show you guys. Here, I have a lot of customizations for this guy. Bull, thank you for the 10 subs. Oh my God. Thank you very much. Cool. No, that's Bull. My bad. I mixed it up. I'm a bad streamer. Bull, thank you for the 10. Chill. Be like Bull, chat? No. Okay, chat. Oh, I don't have enough polychrome. I can't even like play around with it. Hold up. I want polychrome. Wait, how I make polychrome? Oh, bet. Stats are blocked by face game. I wasn't trying to show the stats. Brisket, thank you for gifting Sid a sub. Okay. Guys, when I say there's customization in this game, what I mean is you can take the color schemes from every creature in the game and put them on any other creature in the game. You can change their eye color and shape. You can change their patterns. You can change their size. So if I wanted to make a big ass Triceratops, you can, but also you can change their heads depending on what evolutions you've unlocked. You can change their tails, their arms, their legs. Then you can change their typing, their abilities, and then you can have any perk from any creature you've unlocked. This game is so fucking awesome. And so the story is very, very short. It's like maybe 4 or 5 hours. But then the end game is what you saw me playing, which is an endless roguelike. So the whole thing is that it's an endless roguelike that you grind and keep hatching eggs. Like right here, we grab some eggs. And we can now go hatch them. And because of the breeding, the parents that I had with these, they should have higher base stats than natural born ones. This game is so sick. Oh, Sid, no, yeah, I was telling you about it, and I said it was a, yeah, silly goose. No, Triceratops, not T-Wags. So streamer is breeding on stream? Yeah, I am. I have a breeding kink. Go burr. All right, wait, hold up. Where are the ones I hatched? Okay, so we hatched. Where's the other one? We hatched. Wait, no. That's not the one that hatched. This is the one that hatched. So these base stats on these Ursecs are fucking crazy. Wait, hold up. Let me compare. Wow. Look at those base stats. Holy fuck. Okay, so I'm going to train up these because I'm trying to make the perfect Ursec right now. I know people talking politics don't really give evidence why they think a view is good or just using their facts or certain. Oh, dude. I mean, it's because it's not ever real conversation anymore, dude. It's ridiculous. I want my womb filled but no babies. Cool. That's awesome. Okay, so now after 20 minutes, these two will be max level. And then, so chat, not that anybody knows what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm going to increase their stats and then make them breed again on a different one so that their stats keep... Okay, let me... Hold up. I should have a base here. I want to show you guys, like, the kind of evolution stuff. I'm IV maxing, except I think it's possible for me to, like, make them all perfect. But hold up. Let me see if there's a base. Actually, let's keep unlocking stuff for Ursec. Come here, Come here, my guy. It's time to evolve you. That's eugenics? I know! Isn't it cool? Okay, hold up. So each one has an evolution tree that's this in depth, by the way, guys. And then not only that, then you can pull rare legendary ones with completely different stats. Speaking of, I think we want to just finish out this tree, so we're just gonna go left here. And then, so here's the thing. We could go get this capstone. This one's a fairy that eats dreams. Its ability is nightmare fuel. But I think we're going to go left and see what this is. Yo. Okay, and then he's got 2 more evolutions here. It's missing a lot of incest. Oh, I'm going to make those 2 brothers fuck that I'm training right now. Mudsling. Spawn a mud trail during melee damage. Yo, that's cool as fuck. Spawn a swamp puddle. Dude, let's go with mud. Those horns on the left are sick. I know! We gotta work through them all, though. But, oh, shit. Okay. All right, cool. Honestly, I'm just gonna have an entire Ursec folder right now while we're working on this. Oh, hold up. We can evolve this one. Dude, I'm having so much fun with this game, though. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go down that... We're going to grab those horns that you noticed, Sid. We're going to go down this evolution tree. And we'll grab the horns. Yo, those horns are fucking sick. Oh, my God. Now, here's the cool part. If we go over here, and we're not going to do it yet... Can you devolve them? No, but you breed them and make... Well, so that's what I'm about to show you is... we have these horns now that we just got, but we can now put them on any Ursec that we start changing their form. So we can... Yo, the spiked back looks sick as fuck, too. Yeah, this is... Dude, this game is so sick. Anyways, I'm not gonna evolve him. And then we gotta kill some time. So, okay, so we've got these guys. See, so the way... Dude, they're... Okay. I'm so overwhelmed, but, like, not in a bad way. Let me evolve this guy. Better than the weird tail thing. Yeah, the bulbous tail. Are you a Warhammer minifig guy? I'm really getting into minifigs. Personally, no. I think Warhammer is pretty cool, but it's not a it's not something that I've put a lot of time into. I've played like one of the games. Okay. We're just trying to get all of these, and then we're gonna go do a run, I think. Hold up, what is the capstone here? Supernova. Spawn a black hole that pulls in nearby enemies and dealing... Okay, cool. Let's do this. Oh, shit! Look at that color scheme! Oh my God! Hi, kitty cat. Honestly, we're going to do a run with this guy, and I don't even know how it's going to go. I've never played this one, but what are its abilities? Swipe, lunge forward, unleash a black hole, whack-a-mole, burrow underground, evading, trench warfare, burrow underground and place a trail of explosive mines, Gundam model kind of guy. I just was a Lego kid. If I'm being so for real with you guys, chat, I was just a big Lego guy. Boy, looks sick. Dude, Nakoa, it's so in-depth, this game. Holy shit. This thing looks sick. Oh, Bionicle Flux too. Thoughts on Minecraft? It's fine. Minecraft's fine. Guys, I prefer Bionicles, the busty Bionicles Reddit where they have boobs. Look it up. It's a real thing. Just to ruin everyone's day. Just to ruin everyone's day. The one thing I wish about this game is that it was multiplayer strictly so that you and your friends could like so that you and your friends could do a end game run like this, but with your custom creatures you've made. Oops. Damn, that black hole moves fast as shit. What are your thoughts on anarchy? I mean, off the dome, I think it's selfish, and I think if you truly don't care about anybody else, then, you know, you do you. Who am I to... But my thing is, I understand that it's not fair. Like, nobody technically signed up for the social contract that we all live in, right? Like, nobody signed up for it. But I also believe that if you're going to benefit off things from society, then too bad. You have to fucking, you got to participate. Right? Favorite game of all time? Gonna have to be more specific. Cause, how do I put this? Hold up, I gotta get rid of this. Like, my favorite multiplayer game, my favorite co-op game of all time is the Remnant series. Single player, Horizon's up there. Multiplayer, I was a Halo kid, so it's pretty easy for me to say, like, Halo Reach. Do I heal underground? I feel like I do. I've never played this character. I thought I came here because of cozy DJ shirts. Then I found an old photo I took with a filter that gave me a mustache and realized I looked disturbingly similar. So I guess I'm visiting family. Okay. How am I supposed to pull myself away from this to go get food? Little guys make my brain go burr. Because I'm going to tell you to go get food and then say that we can hang out and talk later, if you could pop back into chat if you want. But go get food because you just streamed. No. Fucking brats, man. Swear to God. Favorite storyline game? I really like the Horizon series, like I said. I don't really like how this character plays, personally. I'm not loving this. But I'm willing to give it a go. You mean Ditto, right? Wait, oh, the little guy? Hey, slightly above average. Oh, no. No, not slightly above average. Well, I mean, I guess slightly above average. But aggressively average is what I say, chat. We're talking about me? Aggressively average. I don't know why we gotta be false advertising, you know? Are you a movie guy or TV show guy? I like both. Por qué knows those? How'd you fix the schools? I'm trying to rationalize myself. My guy, I'm a Twitch streamer, man. I have ideas, but I can't be. I'm not running for president. I don't, dude. Robert, does it? I'm gonna be very blunt. Does it look like we're still on that conversation? I feel like we might be doing something else at this point. I know literacy's down, guys, but we gotta read the room. Listen, I'm sure there's, like, ideas I could come up with, but, like, I don't know, man. How do we fix the schools? Stop making it about, being able to do work. And then, instead focus on, understanding. And honestly, schools should be teaching you more how to, learn and educate yourself than... Nah. Never mind. Fuck you. I'm not doing this right now. I'm playing a video game I've been wanting to stream for a while. I I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I just don't know why you're asking me, of all people. I really don't like playing this character, so we're gonna swap off of him. But no, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like... Listen, I wanted to be a teacher because I wanted to change the school system, and then I quickly realized that it doesn't matter. The only way to change the school system is money, which sucks. But I don't know. I'm like aggravated now because like I was on a completely different conversation topic and then I got pulled back into this. So here's what I'm going to say. We talked politics and shit for like 30 minutes, and I'm happy to. And I think it's important to talk about politics. I think it's important to let people know where you stand. But also, that's not what my content is entirely about. And it's not something I'm avoiding the conversation, but we already did the conversation. I'm not going back to it right now. Oh my goodness. I think you look like you have a head on your shoes. Maybe that's why they ask. Dude, it bothers me though when people do, like, because I do get it where people come in and they're like, or they comment and they're like, hey man, I just don't think that we should like, they'll say something like, I think we should just keep politics out of video games. And I do think that's a boneheaded, stupid take. But like, it's not something, we don't have to always talk about politics. You know what I mean? There's nuance. I'm going to level this guy up. I mean, a cool feet are or something? Dude, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Feet are so fucking awesome. Ugh, I want a foot job so bad. What do we got here? Yo, look at this sick-ass fin on its head. Also, somebody asked about artillery. I'm pretty sure this character's entire kit is artillery. I want to talk about anti-disestablishment. I wanted to talk about disestablishment. Oh my god, dude, I'm having a stroke. That's a bummer. Womp womp. Dude, I hate that you know what it doesn't let you sort by, chat, and it pisses me off? Is, species. Interacted with a cute guy on a bike today, and I think his reels came across my feed. Crank his gears or something. Nailed it. Fortnite skin, that's just me finally. I'm so happy. Never use it because I hardly play the game. Dude, part of me is interested in the new season of Fortnite, but also part of me is like, dude, I don't know if I want to go back. All right, we are on our way to having like a perfect Ursec, and it's gonna be crazy. Yo, check this out, guys. If you want nightmare fuel, it's a cannibal Gwigoon. This dude just summons minions and eats them. If you wanted some nightmare fuel, look at this guy. I love that for him though. Is crazy. Hold up. Exceptionally agile. Is this the one I just... Oh, I just hatched this guy, but he hatched already. Like, already with a typing. Okay. Sick. Okay. Oh, whoa. He hatched 2 deep. Wait, hold up. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Guys, if you breed 2 that have a common ancestor, it hatches at their common ancestor and saves you currency. That's cool as fuck. Wait, that's so awesome. Because I bred this one, and so their common ancestor is this. Whoa. That's so fun. The breeding is so in-depth in this. Okay. All right. I'm mainly doing this so that we can get some, like... Because, again, I'm not going to use any of these besides for breeding. And then eventually I will create the perfect version. Right? Where'd it go? There it is. Isn't that how goons work? Consume the weaklings, become a stronger goon? Well, there's different goon builds. The Gwagoon, he's got different ones. There's this guy. The Elder Gwagoon. Hey, new follower here. Love the content. I'm glad you like this stuff so much. Ooh, okay. Dude, listen. Sometimes Gooner's got a goon, chat. All right. I don't know. Here, I'm going to put you here. So the objective of this game is just to breed stuff, or does the plot go deeper? There's a small story, but it's a roguelike. You get to play as and fight with the monsters that you breed. So, what's your favorite classic cocktail? Oh, you're talking to them. I was like, please don't ask me, because I don't like alcohol. I'm just going to use these for breeding. Dude, breeding can go burr! Are you guys done? 7 seconds, 14 seconds. Okay. Okay, now I'm curious if I've got this right. Okay. So these guys' base stats are fucking insane. But if I do this... Wait, no, hold up. No, hold up. If I might be screwing these two up, but if I dump into agility and recuperation, and I do it with this one, I dump into agility and recuperation, and then I make these two breed. In theory, they'll have 3 stat bars that are, like, really high. Right? Am I doing science, chat? Punnett squares? Incest? Are we nailing it? Okay. Okay. We can breed the perfect one of these. It just is going to take a lot of Alabama loving. But we can do this. We got this, guys. It is, in fact, unfortunately, Wincest. Perfect one by end of stream. Well, of this type, the Ursec, maybe. And it was like arc and added levels don't matter for breeding. They do. So the added levels do matter, which is why I leveled them to 20. I leveled them to 20 because the added levels do matter for breeding. Which is why I think I can eventually make them perfect. Which would be fucking nuts. Because again, it's not like a multiplayer game. So, and you know what I love when the devs make a game that's not a multiplayer game? You know what I love? When they go, yeah, let's just let them have fun. Like, that's awesome. When devs go, yeah, it is supposed to just be a good time. That's what's really cool. All right. So now we're going to go do a run, but I'm just going to kill time, start your training, and then we don't have enough money, but maybe we can train you here. We can. Cool. All right. All right. Give me 1 second before we go do a run, chat. 'Cause I got to piss. But I will be right back. Dude, the double-edged sword of my life right now, chat, is that I, like, desperately want a foot job, but I'm gonna have to explain to whoever gives it to me that I'm like, you're getting 60 seconds out of me and I'm coming instantly. Because I like feet that much. I gotta be so upfront with them and be like, I'm not lasting. It's like when I always tell a girl, like, if I'm having sex with them, I'm like, if you want me to come, just put your foot in my face. Whew, that shit fucking instantaneously. Either that or I tell them to count down from 10 because I watch so much porn in my teens and definitely as an adult now that like counting down from 10 does. Listen, I'm trained, chat. I've told women and I've shown them I come on command like a dog. Sid, that's crazy, but also, hey, how you doing? Yo, we're actually gonna change this ursec for a second for long term. Will, thank you for the 100 bits. So, chat, this build is fucking crazy, by the way. I have him designed to, so he does 3 times the amount of burn. Wait, hold up. Actually, do we want to change these to like bone claws? Since we're here, you know, we might as well. What was on the back? Oh, fuck yeah, we do. And then horns, hold up. Clips are funny, but streams too gay for me. Oh, dude, I didn't realize. Oh, dude, I actually almost called him the bad F word. But dude, that's crazy to be in a glass closet and that insecure. Am I making you have gay thought? Wait, hold up. How? No, hold up. I was gonna bully you for being closeted, but I'm gonna bully you for being closeted because how are you watching the stream where I'm playing a video game and you're having gay thoughts? That's actually. Dude, I think you're a queer. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you're a homosexual. And I'm not saying that like to be me. Like, that's like guys are like, I just hate thinking about the fact that two men are sleeping together. Why are you thinking about that? Stream's too gay for you? This stream has been incredibly straight. I was talking about fucking women. It's actually gayer than I could ever be. Anyways, that's a crazy self-report. Dude, I don't know how I feel about these horns. JK, I know exactly how I feel with these horns. They, in fact, fuck. Will, thank you for the 105 bits. All right, we're gonna go play. But I wanted to show you guys. So this guy's build is insane. The way it works is he does triple burn damage, right? And then, as if that wasn't crazy enough, he heals for 100% of burn. Great clips, but stream's not gay enough for me is crazy. Game an RPG? No. This actually has been a fairly straight... Yeah, usually my streams are gayer, dude. That's actually such a good fucking point. I thought they were cute little things. Well, I bred this one to be a fucking hell beast. It's a really cool lore-wise what this character is, because he's a fucking, it's a bear with a symbiote attached to it. I don't like the bear form. I like the symbiote form. Will, thank you for the 100 bits. All right, because then he becomes a speed build. Oh my god, dude, I can't wait to design. So I'm gonna keep this fire one, chat, I think, but there's other builds that we can definitely go on this guy, and I'm really excited to do so once I breed the perfect one. Can I ask you a question? Yeah, what's your question? Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I do my best to read. But anyways, so yeah, this is the part where it's like this will be really nice to like for stream, because it's just an endless wave rogue, or like an endless roguelike on the monsters, and then I just get to yap with you guys while I get to play as a freaking monster. Rawr. Back to straight stream talking about breeding. Ugh, dude, I just want to get a girl pregnant. I was gonna like adjust that, but I don't feel the need to, actually. I mean that. Dude, he looks so sick. The devil horns and everything. Pregnancy sounds scary. Wait, hold up. It doesn't really matter. Fuck it. But breeding go burr. No, that's fair. But I also... My thing is like... I don't know. I want to be a dad eventually. Not now. But I want to be a dad eventually. Oh, hold up. I actually have to... We broke, chat. So we gotta... We gotta grab all this. Just got out of the shower. What did I miss? I don't know. Dude, chat, have you ever been in the uncomfortable situation where you're talking to a pretty girl? So most of you know. Sorry, that was crazy. where you've been talking to a pretty girl and she's like, I'm gonna go shower, and you don't want to be the guy that goes without me, but also you're like, but like for real without me? Sometimes I'm just like, yo, I'll just ask for proof because I'm a pervert. But in my defense, it's only because I want to see her naked. Like, nothing weird. Do you have any names in mind for your kids? Not one. Dude, I got to find a woman who's cool with it, because every partner I've had in the past, which, by the way, I'm not saying this is the reason they're my exes, but, you know, it's not the reason they're my exes, is I really wanted to name my kid Perseus. I think it's a tough-ass fucking name. I've had that issue before. She took me with her anyways. She took me with her anyways? Whatever. Must be nice. Must be nice, Sid. Anyway, so Big Tub at TwitchCon. Melee feel insanely strong. I'm only on 14 missions, but I just feel... I don't know. I didn't do Melee till I got to Endgame, so... Dude, I feel so bad for anybody who's like... Not that, like, I'm not paying attention to the game or whatever, but anybody who's, like, finding this stream because they're in the category of this game, and then I'm going to be in here talking about licking my cum off a girl's feet, it's just going to ruin their day, dude. So the name's an easy yes. Dude, plus, chat, think of the name Perseus Shooter. That's tough as fuck. I don't care what anybody says. Oh my god, dude, this heal on burn is crazy. Okay, wait, hold up. My little trans brother's mother-in-law. Why'd you have to say trans? Sorry, I was like, is this important to the story? And then I read the rest of the sentence. It has nothing to do with it. But I'm fucking... Oh! Because they're trans, they can't have kids. Oh, got it. I was like, what the fuck? Thank you for the 100 bits again, Will, but do you feel dominant when you nail yourself in the eye with a nut on accident because you nail the bullseye, or submissive for catching a nut like a pro catcher? Why the fuck would I feel like a catcher? But why would I feel like a pro catcher if it's not going to my mouth? The fuck? You're not supposed to catch it with your eye. You have a mouth for a reason. But also, like... Can I ask a really insensitive question, guys? Like, to people? Are people, like, really just not funny? Like, is it hard for people to be funny? I know that sounds, like, really egotistical. But, like... Because I've always found being funny just kind of easy. But, like... Is that, like, what like, the average person says? And they're like, isn't that funny, though? Like, I'm being so for real. I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I genuinely am like... For real? That's rough. That's rough. I usually don't listen to people like, oh, you're so funny. You're more funnier than the average person. I'm like, I don't feel like I am. But if that's, like, what we're working with, chat, never mind. I'm a goddamn genius. That hurts. That hurt me inside a little bit. You'll get there one day, champ? What? Oh, about being funny? I think Sid's funny. Humor, like many things, is pretty subjective. Well, no, but objectively, that wasn't funny. Can I be honest? Not that I'm saying is what you're saying, and I agree. Humor is absolutely objective. Or subjective. But I feel like the majority of people who say that humor is subjective are like... Hey, man, humor's subjective. I think it's funny when someone says a slur. But that's just my subjective opinion. It's never somebody who's like, hey, man, humor's subjective, and, like, that really well-thought-out joke was not for me. It's always like, it's always like, humor's subjective, and that's why I say the N-word. Like, and you're like, okay. It's never the other way around. Ugh. Fuck off. Wow, Sid doesn't even want to talk to, unless that was to finger. Funny looking. What? Bro, this character is so sick. I got a touch of the tisms most of the time when I'm being funny. It's on accident. Can I be honest, chat? I think I just, like, my hyperfixation as a kid with autism was people. And so, like, I don't know. I always found it kind of easy to, like, get people to laugh. But I think that's strictly because that's what my brain focused on, was, like, figuring out people. Yeah. I don't know. My goal going into any room growing up was to, like, get a laugh. Chat, that's how I hit on people in high school. What I would do is I'd go out in public. I shit you not. I wish this was kind of a joke. I wish I was kidding here. But what I would do is I'd go out in public and then I'd crack a joke. Or like I'd be really loud in public. And then when a girl, whatever girl laughed, like at the food court at the mall, whichever girl laughed, I would go up and talk to. And I really, unfortunately, dude, it worked. She can't take compliments? I don't know. I just kind of make her take them, though. To be fair, though, Finger, it's really easy to compliment her because she's so pretty. Easy peasy. That build sustain is so nasty. Oh, it's fucking disgusting. It's really gross. I really have created a monster. And again, his stats aren't even that good. I really want to juice his stats up and make another one of these. Make her write compliments to herself as punishment. Dude, that's based. That's so based. Dude, you know what I want to do, chat? And this is so fucked up. Okay, chat, we're getting into the weird sex stuff, okay? I've talked about this on stream before, so I have no issue talking about it again, but let's just get into this for a second, dude. I want to Pavlov a girl into like, what you do is you come on her face, and then you sit her in front of a mirror and make her repeat over and over that she's pretty. She's like, I'm so pretty, like this, okay? And then I want to Pavlov her to the point where instead of her asking me to come, I want her to be begging and saying, I want to be pretty. That shit's hot. That shit's hot. Oh, I love mind games. I love mind games in the bedroom. Oh. Earning that D10 tag, I see. You betcha. The freaking bubbles. There's freaking bubbles you can hear. Nelly, thank you for the 5. Is that for what I just said? Are these bubbles to heal me because I'm poisoned? That's crazy. Thank you for the 5, Nelly. Wait, we got a hype train going? I Pavloved someone and getting turned on if I grab their thighs just right. I think that's just grabbing someone's thighs. I think if I'm going to be so for real and I'm not trying to, like, take down what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's just grabbing someone's thighs correctly. I feel like if you're doing that right, you didn't have to Pavlov them. That's just an... I think, buddy, that's called an erogenous zone. I think that's what that is. Oh. Oh, you know what's funny? Whoever said that the sustain on this build is crazy, I want to point out, I'm not even using this character correctly. because when you swap forms, you heal, and I don't do that. I don't even swap forms because I don't like the other form. So I just designed him to be fine without it. Here, look how hard this hits, though. In this form, look how slow I am. But then look at this shit. It hits like a truck. But I'm not a fan of this. I feel slow as shit. This looks good. God, I love a good roguelike. So, to be clear, just because I don't want people being like, hey man, I bought this game and what the fuck. It's not a roguelike till you get to the end. I'll be on online, give it a try, maybe like it. I'm not really big into MMOs. I find the gameplay loops pretty boring. I say as I play Path of Titans, but... Oh, Dune Awakening? Dude, Dune Awakening, though? Chat, I'm thinking about getting back into. When it dropped, I put about 70 hours into it, and I loved it. And I know they did a huge overhaul, so it's no longer, like, PvP focused at the end. And it's not even that I had an issue with it being PvP focused, but the issue was that none of my friends played it, and so I didn't want to PvP alone. But I'm going to be honest, chat. I think we're going to do the Dune Awakening grind again soon, which is fun. It's a good stream game because, again, a lot of it's just like resource collecting, and I can just get to yap with you guys. So I'm not opposed to that. Will, thank you for the 100 bits. And Kiko, thank you for the Prime sub. No, Dune Awakening was no grind. I don't like the repetitiveness of MMOs for the most part. Also, like, okay, that's not true because there are some MMOs. I'm going to stand by this, chat, and I know it's dying and they're shutting it down, which also sucks, but I stand by this. I would still be playing Destiny 2, and I know this is ridiculous, if it was a third-person game. And when they came out with the Destiny mobile game that was a third-person game, this confirmed it for me because I played that and it was third-person, and I was like, this is the best Destiny experience I've ever had. All I want is a toggle. You can turn it off for multiplayer. You can turn it off for multiplayer. I don't care. It's not about PvP. You can turn it off for multiplayer, but I want to play through raids and other content in third person. That's all I want. I would play... I'm going to be honest with you. I would play nothing else besides Destiny if I was able to play in third person. And I know that's dumb. I know it's stupid. But especially because fashioning your Titan, or your character... I play Titan, obviously. But fashioning it was a huge part of the game, right? I want to look at my character do badass shit. I love third-person games so much more than first-person games for that reason. I just prefer them. And so, we just went from level 6, by the way, chat, to 12. Because we grabbed the red portal, which is also really cool because they let you skip to a higher difficulty tier, but, higher rewards faster. Oh, Warframe's fantastic. You know what I'm excited for, chat? And I keep meaning to update it. And chat, when it comes out, I'm not kidding, it might become our main game. I'm not really a main game kind of person anymore, but it legitimately might be our main game, Soulframe. It's made by the same people who made Warframe. It is Warframe, but in a fantasy, sword-fighting, spell-casting universe. I've put, probably 40 hours into, what's available right now. It's so fun. I think I still have it installed. I need to just update it. But chat, there's a chance I might stream Soulframe soon. The issue for me is I have to, remember how to play, because it's been a while. But, I really want to get into Soulframe. Honestly, chat, I'm going to be so for real. Because of how good Warframe is just better Destiny. I'm going to be so for real. Because of how good these games are and what Perfect World... I think it's still Perfect World does. I think unfortunately, I'm gonna buy all the Founders Packs for Soulframe, and I think that's like $200. And I feel gross doing that, but I think I'm gonna do it. Definitely different feel to Warframe. No, I know. It's all like melee combat and parrying and spell casting. There's a class where you can turn into a wolf. It's so awesome. Thought it was cheaper. I think it's like I might have gotten it wrong. I think it's like $60 for each of the 3 Founders Packs. But it's also one of those things where, and I stand by this, Warframe, and if it's gonna be the exact same with Soulframe, is the only MMO that respects your time. Warframe is a game I love to go back to, chat, and also if you're interested, I have a couple of VODs of me playing through the campaign on YouTube, but like Warframe is fucking fantastic. But yeah, I'm so fucking disgustingly spoiled, chat, that I get to like stream whatever the fuck I want. I sometimes I'm like, oh dude, it'd be so nice to like have a main game, but I feel so lucky that I can kind of just boot up anything and hang out with you guys. I don't Resident Evil games, dude. I didn't even finish the newest one. I thought it was kind of boring. It's a personal preference. I'm aware of that, to be clear. Yo, have a good night. Zelda, thanks for hanging out. I thought the newest one was really boring, and to be clear, I thought the gray stuff was awesome. I don't even like scary games, but it was well done. The Leon Kennedy parts were so boring because it wasn't a horror game anymore. It was like badass porn, if that makes sense. And that's fine. That's okay. But I didn't like it. You need to finish Avatar? I do need to finish Avatar. That was also fantastic. Here we have Voidfisher streams with random viewers. Nah, I don't play with viewers. I've done that. I did that a while ago, but the thing is, like years ago. But the thing is, there's 2 reasons I don't stream with viewers. Okay, one is like really strictly business, and then the other is, and I'd like to be open and honest with you guys. One's business, and then one is a little bit more my own personal comfort. My personal comfort is I'm uncomfortable talking to strangers I don't know, so inviting them into my like job place is already uncomfortable as shit. But also on another note, and this one's gonna be really like kind of just straight up, I've seen the pitfalls of being a creator that streams with viewers, where their channels grow, but they grow in this mentality of like the viewers start to become like, they feel entitled, and they're like, oh, I like, he's not playing with me today, blah blah blah, and they get upset, and then they cause problems, and then vice versa, and then also if they ever stream and viewers aren't invited, nobody shows up. I've had a few friends who blew up, their careers blew the fuck up, and then they stopped playing with viewers, and then nobody watched their content anymore. And so I have no interest in doing that. I just don't like the precedent it sets that. Also, again, I don't stream to make friends. Not like in a bad way or like I don't like you guys kind of way, but like I don't stream to make friends. I've got tons of friends. I love my friends. I'm just I stream because I hope that the stream itself is entertaining. Yo, what's up, creatures? How you doing? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. All right, well, we're going to try this. Cool. Because you turn your gifts back on Warframe? I have no clue. Did I say anything? Oh, thoughts on VR? I want to make VR content on YouTube. I don't want to make VR streams because I get really nauseous trying to read chat and stream VR, but I love VR. Also, the porn's awesome. Hold on 1 second. Still standing. One second. Do you play Blood and Sorcery? Occasionally. It makes me feel like a bit of a psychopath, though. One second, guys. Sorry. Something came up. What was I gonna say? Gotta be our games. There's one that just came out, chat, that I really want to try. Where it's a puzzle game. I mean, honestly, VR chat's really fun. VR No Man's Sky is awesome, but there's a puzzle game where it's a loop. It's a time loop. But you, like, VoIP. And every time you go into the time loop, your clone is there. And whatever you say, you hear yourself say in the, like, your clone say. So it records you every time you go through the loop. And that looks really fun, having to solve a puzzle with yourself in the past. That looks fun as fuck, and I really want to play that. And I think I might make it a YouTube video. But yeah, that one looks cool as fuck. Chat, I'm gonna be honest though. VR porn is... Oh my god, dude. It's insane. Chat, do we keep going? We keep going. Here's the thing. The one thing, chat, if you don't extract at the end of a round in this game, you don't keep your resources. Everything you grinded for, you lose, which I kind of like too. So it's like pushing your limits, but not pushing too far. This is just survive for 40 seconds. Oh my god, we're gonna be chilling. So I just saw the vids on Insta, thought you were hilarious, so I had to check out. Well, I'm really sorry to let you know that that's all editing, and I'm not actually funny. Sorry to let you know. Somebody commented on one of my vids, dude. They were like, dude, your editor needs a raise. I was like, bro, that's me. Like, the fuck? You think I have an editor? I don't even know if I would feel comfortable giving somebody the edit, like hiring somebody to edit my short form content. I don't know. It'd be so hard to find somebody to imitate my voice. And what I mean is like, because I've been editing my own videos for fucking, what, 17 years? So finding somebody that's like willing to, or not even willing, is capable of doing what I, like doing it the way I want would be so hard. Actually, no, it's been 20 minutes, not gambler mindset. Actually, we have to go get our sibling fuckers and raise their Alabaman baby. You need a raise? Listen, man, take it up with I don't know, Twitch. Hold up, chat. Let's find out how much ad revenue we made this month. Hold up. You guys want to figure out how much ad revenue we made this month on Twitch? Hold up. Hold up. Where is this? What is this one? I think it's in analytics, earnings. June. What have we made at ad revenue? Okay, chat. Our viewer average, I don't look at stats, right? I don't really care about like viewer count or anything like that, chat, okay? But here's our CCV on Twitch. Like the average viewers across all of June, 160. Cool, right? 63 cents in ads. So if anybody's like, oh, Ditto, you make so much money in ad revenue. No, fuck, I do not, dude. That's fucking crazy. Anyways. Oh. Okay. Dude, we have fucking 12 eggs to hatch, and we're gonna have more. Hold up. This is actually gonna be a pain in the fucking ass. All right, actually, I'm gonna hatch these before I grab the eggs from those two. You basically rich? I know, chat. Listen, my bills are covered. That's all I need. I don't, like... Chat, I need to be so clear. I'm so fortunate. I make, you know, between $3,500 and $5,500 a month, and my bills are covered. So I don't really... I have nothing to really complain about, right? It's, I'm just lucky, you know? So... Oh. So, it's hard. It's hard to really complain, you know? All right, hold up. Oh, wow, we have a lot to sort through here. And we will. Would you push ads? I don't think I've seen any before Prime sub. I have 3 minutes of ads an hour, so there's no pre-rolls. And that's the only reason. Would you start doing extras? You can start traveling to cons and rent fairs. Listen, if I started making more money and like, because, okay, truthfully, chat, the thing that is going to cost a lot of money when it comes to traveling is pet sitting. It's not even the traveling that would be expensive. But I'm planning on figuring out TwitchCon for sure. Even though TwitchCon is hot, dookie, shit, garbage, poo-poo ass, and someone's probably going to get roofied and break a tailbone or something, right? Even though I'm still going to try and do TwitchCon because I think that's a perfect convention to like go meet people, like meet other creators, but also every time I've not gone, I've had somebody tell me that people have asked to meet me. So it's going to be cool. Aren't you the pet sitter for Jinx and Sid? Banger. Holy shit, you're so right. My little puppy girls. No, and then, so chat, I just moved to Seattle. So conventions in Seattle are really easy, right? I can just go to those from my house. And so PAX West is almost definitely going to happen. I don't know how it wouldn't. And then I think there's a Emerald City Comic Con or something like that too. But PAX West is the one I'm really interested in. But yeah, so I do want to do more cons and stuff. But like not a ton more. All right, let's see if this worked. Look at that triplets. All right, here's the real question, chat. Did it work? Oh my God, look at those starter stats. Hold up, I really need to compare these. And 13, 13, 17, 15. 15, 13, 13. Okay. They're all identical. Dude, okay. So then we're gonna... So here's what we're gonna do next. Happy Pride, by the way. Ew. Sorry, that's like a reflex. Sorry. I'm bi. I am gay. It's just funny. All right. Now we train these. And then we're going to juice up. When they level up, we're going to juice up the essence stat, which is like elemental damage. And then when they breed, they will breed them to have their brain works. No, they'll just have like insanely high bit. Dude, it is crazy that I'm going to have to do this for every creature. My God. Yeah, have a good night, Annie. Okay. Wait, hold up. We can actually solve that problem right now. We get rid of the ones that don't matter, that don't have any bonus stats, because they're worthless. Okay, then we go here. Well, I don't want to go to any of those like Ren fairs or anything alone. I'd be going with friends. Other cons maybe, but for the most part, I would not be interested in going alone. Hold up. Let me see if I can, before we get rid of this guy. Dude, creature, this game, Void, I honestly thought your name was based off this game. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Yo, what's up, weird person? How you doing? Let's go here. And then we'll go left. And then what do we got here? Cool. My God. That's another... If I knew the game would have done that on purpose, but no, I'm avoiding I'm a creature. Hold up, 1 second. I got a wedgie, but like in the front, dude, my balls are getting pinched. Oh. Wait, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. Kitty cat. Right here, underneath the mic. She's out cold. Hi, kitty. Ugh. Okay. Bro, I'm having so much fun with this game. My God. Where the fuck is my big boy? Oh, here he is. Trying to see what else. Get rid of you. This might be the route. Fix and pass out harder than that dog? Well, that was a cat, so... Dude, no, Cult of the Lamb is a blast. Oh, dude, there's so much cool shit in this game, chat. I'm like... I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what I'm doing. Who do we want to breed? Hold up. I don't even know if we want to breed right now. Just gotta kill like 20 minutes. Said no one ever. No, I don't think there's work. It's not. I'm not really working on something right now. Hold up. Maybe this? Okay, yeah, no, we'll breed these two. All right. That'll help. Dude, I really only have one creature right now to run these missions with that is like has a actual good build. I mean, technically we could go... Are there any other with golden eggs that I haven't grabbed yet? Ooh, we're gonna go do this one. Because I want a golden egg, so we're gonna go exploring. We're gonna go exploring. Do I have anything that does... Let's do Mud Trail. Let's do this guy. This guy looks cool too. All right. We're going to go looking for an egg, chat. Because it'll have a rare evolution. He tough? Yeah, he pretty sick. So this is a different version of the guy I've been playing, by the way. So he's got some other stuff going on. What's down here? Basically, I don't really care about the mission on this map, chat. I am currently looking for a egg that is golden. And that will... Well, that's a silver egg, but... You have a good night, Melanie. Thanks for hanging out. Happy to be, I don't know, it's so nice being, what's the word? I just like that people like hanging out here. That's what I'll say. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so he still has the swarm attack. A pervert? I mean, I do enjoy being a pervert. Yeah, that too. I fear you're not incorrect about that one. I have a background noise while I'm at work. You know what they say, a job... I'm sorry, actually, I got stun locked by the J word there, chat. I told my e-kitten to stop mentioning it because she knows it stresses me out when she does. It's just really inconsiderate of her. Oh my god, dude, just fucking... Hello? Okay. I want a hand job? Fucking casual. It's a foot job. That's what's up. Egg. Me want gold egg. Me want egg. Today's the last day of my job. Congratulations, I hope. I hope it's like a good... That Jinx was puppy girl. Who's the kitten? Well, she has tiger ears, but also that's not who I was talking about. All right, hold up. Do you like banana bread? Dude, if a girl got me banana bread, I'd get her pregnant. I hope that answers your question. So wait, it's... What does this guy do? It's like I leave a mud trail or something. Armpits are where it's at these days. Listen, dude, you do you. That's not really my cup of pee, but you know, who am I to judge? Although I did see a video where somebody's... Like, this girl's boobs were so big that he was fucking through their armpit. And like hitting the boob, and I was like, okay, that was kind of hot. But yeah, I don't know. Armpits don't really do it for me. I don't... Listen, listen, okay, like, I'm not opposed to the, like... Actually, I don't... Personally, there's the egg. Personally, I'm not too into the idea of, like, making out with or doing anything with someone's armpit. But if somebody wanted to do something to my armpit, I'm not, like, entirely opposed to that. Right? Like, if they wanted to... Like, I don't know. It's just not really for me. First impression of you? Well, welcome. Also, we found our golden egg, which is sick, so we can kind of just do this mission now. Same with a thigh job. Dude. I don't know, man. There's something so beautiful about humping between a girl's shins like a desperate dog. You know, there's just something so right about that. And I think it's underrated as shit. Bro, there's this banger hentai I've saved on my phone where it's just these two girls and the guy's like face down, ass up, and they're milking him into their high heels. And I'm like, yo, me? When? Please? What about feet? Brother, you must be new here. Will, I know you were donating earlier, but you got to be pretty new if you're questioning me and my opinion of feet. How does a pit job genuinely work, though? I don't know. Again, pits aren't really my thing. I'm more of a foot guy, but like, I don't know. I know some people think it looks kind of like a vagina, I guess. I understand armpits from a scent kink perspective. Does that make sense? Like, from the perspective of like, oh, I kind of like when my girl smells a bit after the gym. I understand it. But from a like, I want to do something to their armpit thing, I can't understand. But again, I'm not really one to judge. What's with the feet tag? I like feet. I have a foot fetish. Also, you guys want to know a truth of Twitch? I'm not even kidding. The tags impression. This is not the reason it's there. I put it there because I like feet. I'm the foot guy, like very publicly. But if you didn't know, the impressions, it works like this. I shit you not. This is a real. This is so true, chat. Like comically true. All the other tags on my thing get about like 20 views a month, 20 impressions a month. Feet gets over 1,000. That's real, by the way. Listen, our foot guys, as a foot guy, we a little freaky. Bro. Can your armor go away so I can just fucking beat the piss out of you? Get over here. There we go. I have a U fetish. Cool. I don't know what to do with that. But you can't show feet on here, which is, you know, great. I mean, listen, as somebody with a foot fetish who is very pro like porn and you do you, it makes sense why not. Because the amount of people who would just show their feet because it is a fetish, it would be porn streams on Twitch. Right? Mind your business. Oh, I do need a stranger danger cutaway. Mind your business. Well, it is my business, youthful. So it's really cool that you have a me fetish, but also that's weird and parasocial as fuck. The least you could do is pay me about it. I'm just kidding. Let's get a golden chicken. It's got a golden chicken. And it's got a 3% chance to drop eggs on kill. No, not you, Ditto, the other guy. No, I'm telling you to stop being parasocial. I'm not talking to the other guy. I'm talking to you. You're being weird. Dude. Gilded cock. Well, fuck. That's got to be its name. Gilded cock. Fuck. There you go. Feet aren't a go-to for me, but I think it's organic since it's free show on display. Dude, listen, no girl's gonna say no to a foot rub. You know what I mean? I don't want to use it ever, but you know what is cool about us getting it? This passive. The passive we have now unlocked for all characters. So we've unlocked the passive for all of our characters. Also the color scheme. Right? If I wanted to, I don't have the polychrome for it. So, but yeah, so we've unlocked the other stuff for it. So that's pretty cool. Pretty sick, even. Why is that the first thing I see as a gilded cock? Well, welcome to stream. Oh, right. Ooh, you guys got busy. You guys made fuck. You have a good night, guitarist. Dude, this game's so cool. Also, thank you for the sub, Youthful. But, like, you're like, I have a you fetish, and I gotta be very abundant and clear with you that, like, that's very nice, but also, like, not interested. I'm not interested in viewers, chat. I'm interested in your moms. Okay? And don't ever fucking forget it. Dude, look at these stats. So, hold up, chat. Look at this stats. This is max level. Fucking identical at level 1. This is why breeding goes crazy. Rather, let's use cock. It's an offline game. I don't know why they wouldn't. Are you guys done? Oh, almost done. Fuck yeah. Dude, don't even get me started, chat. I'm thinking about it now. Stir up leggings. Oh. Hold up. Any without any kind of passive, we're just getting rid of. Just trying to be funny, not weird. Have a good night. Yo, I'm not telling you have to leave. I was just setting a boundary. Okay, wait. Now, here's the real test. If we dump all of our points into this, and then for you, we do the same thing. Now, if we make these two incestuous siblings fuck, because they're the product of incest, and we make them fuck again, we've created a perfect sin of nature. A perfect killer, even. If we close our eyes and ignore morals. Wow. These are guaranteed stats, by the way. Holy shit. I think if we do this one more time, we will have created, truthfully, something disgusting, but something super powerful. It's crazy as they starting off with one eye. Okay, here's the question, chat. Granted, we're going to do this with every creature in this game, so it doesn't matter. But the important question to ask is... Wait, hold up. 14, 11, 2, 1, 2. The important thing to ask with the Ursec is because the Ursec itself is a bear and a symbiote, can we get away with it being morally fine? Because, like, I'm reaching here, but, like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, dude. I'm gonna be honest. It's always a foursome when they're fucking. Right? Science? Hold up, let's evolve this guy. Double it and give it to the next generation is criminal. That's fucking diabolical. Ooh. Photos. Wait, this guy looks like a Ninja Turtle. Wait, hold up. That dude looked like a Ninja Turtle. Slimy boy. Okay, this one I do want to use for breeding, though. And we're just going to juice his vitality stat. And then when we breed it, we need another one of these. Oh, this one's tenacious. Cool. We will make you to fuck. Get rid of you. Oh, wait, shit. I feel like it's going to guarantee make a charcoal one, though. I mean, it doesn't really matter for breeding purposes, so. Teenage inbred Ninja Turtles is crazy. I mean, no, these ones aren't inbred. Yet. But we can get there. Don't worry, guys. I won't let them go unincested. Oh, someone has to stop me. A Barris. Okay, hold up. Do I not even need you to anymore? I don't. You're washed. I'm going to throw you in the recycler. Recycler? I hardly know her. Okay. Is there anything else we can level right now that I care about? Dude, do I have any other glick? No. What about one of you fuckers? Oh, I gotta level up this Nimoid. Oh, you know what? Okay. We're gonna go do another run, but let me... Yo, what's up, Amaris? How you doing? The only one who can stop him now is Darwin. Oh, right. We just need to do a run for egg. We just got to do a run for egg, chat. We want to make them McFuck. Correct. I forgot. All right, let's just go do that then. Well, guys, if I keep making incest... The thing about making incest jokes is, you know, just like the products of incest, they usually don't get old. Dude, look at this guy's stat spread compared to what we're breeding right now. Like, oh, you guys can't see it. Shit. You know how all the bars were... I'll just fucking toggle my camera for a second. Hold up. Look how shit those stats are compared to the ones we're currently working on. Like, when we juice up one of these, they're gonna be fucking crazy. I don't know why I was pointing. Dude, my camera was off. An actual live and not a clip. Oh god, I'm lucky today. Hope your night's going well. It's going pretty good, Raiden. Thanks for stopping by. What the fuck did I join into? A live stream. Did I miss anything? How often do you stream? Usually every other day in the evening, PST. That's kind of, yeah. All right. Mother bear. Mother bear. Mother bear. Yo, I know it's not... I know you were just ripping one, Raiden, but I love asking this question because I love philosophy and thought experiments and stuff, chat. I'm going to ask you guys a question. All right? I'm not going to ask you if you would do it. I'm going to ask if you were tempted, chat. Okay? If somebody fully consented to it and you knew it, and then they placed a hamburger in front of you, and told you that it was human meat, but the person like fully consented to it, like an organ donor. I'm not asking if you would eat it. I don't think that's reasonable, but are you not interested in what it tastes like? Like in the slightest? I don't know. Dude, it's tough. I don't know if I would, but I don't know if I wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it's not that I'm like, I for sure would, but I can't say I for sure wouldn't if it's sitting there in front of me and it was completely morally okay. Right? Like the person was not only consented, but was like on board with it. Apparently human tastes like pig. That's why it's called long pig, which is crazy. But it's one of those things where I'm like, I can't with confidence say I wouldn't. You want to know what the real horror story is there, though, chat? What if you taste it, right? And you're sitting there and you're like, fuck, that's the best thing I've ever eaten. What do you do then? What do you do if you take a bite and you're like, fuck, that is actually the most delicious thing I've ever eaten in my entire life? You know, dude, okay, so because I talked about cannibalism in my philosophy class in college, and it was actually really interesting because a lot of people are immediately like, no, gross, and for obvious reasons. But one of the most interesting things is, I can't remember where, but there's this tribe, and I genuinely, dude, a lot of people get really upset about this. I think it's beautiful. I really, really, really do, okay? There's a tribe that when you pass away from old age, it's common practice for them to cook part of you and everyone in your family takes a bite. Not like they eat you for a meal, but everyone takes a bite. And it's like symbolically you're providing for your family one last time. I actually think that's really cool. Like, I think that's a really interesting and, like, not disgusting thing. Like, I think that's really... The idea that you're providing for your family one last time is really cool. And I don't hate it. But I also feel like, dude, a lot of people are so close-minded, they can't even, like, see the beauty in that. Killing someone cold-blooded for your time. Well, it's like the Donner Party, which apparently a lot of people never learned about, but like that's an incredibly crazy situation. For those of you who don't know, it's, in the Sierras, this I grew up in California, so like we were taught this like in Californian history, but I guess it wasn't taught everywhere. But the Donner Party was like this group of people going west, and they got caught in a storm, and they started having to eat people and drawing straws for who gets eaten so that not everyone died of starvation. And it's a fucking terrifying and scary story. But like, yeah. Would it be lame if I told everyone I teared up from the thought of it? I don't think so. Again, I genuinely, like I said that with like, and I meant it, like, I do think it's incredibly, like that specifically is like a really beautiful sentiment of like providing for your family one last time. And honestly, it probably comes from like a time when food was scarce, right? But anyways, I thought it was really interesting. Cloning human and cloning human is ethical because the clone never has to be a clone, but then one would argue isn't creating a child the clone never has to be born. Just an interesting thought. All right, dude. We were talking, you know, I'm playing this game, so we were talking about eugenics. It took me a long time as an autist to not understand, to understand why eugenics is like seen as bad. Obviously, what happened in fucking Germany was terrible. Like the fucking, like that was based in eugenics and wrong. But like another example of eugenics I always think of is the ability to rewrite genetic code while in embryos. And for example, like there's they're working on being able to rewrite genetic code in an embryo that makes it so that the child that's born can't contract AIDS. Like, that's awesome. One little tweak, and then, like, that kid can't get AIDS? That's cool as fuck. Like, people are like, oh, but here's the issue with eugenics is, like, designer babies, and that's weird as fuck. I agree. I think that's super fucking weird. But being able to eliminate illness, that's super cool. Are you gonna play Adapt when it comes out? Dude, you mean Spore Creature Mode? The game I've been desperate for because Spore is the best fucking video game ever? Yes, I'm gonna be playing Adapt. The command. I don't have a... So, guys, I don't have a followage thing because I don't really pay attention to those bots and stuff, but I do want to show you something you can do that a lot of people don't know on Twitch. If you just click on your own profile, it'll tell you when you follow. You literally just click on your own name, and it says that you've been following since April 27th, 2021. Oh, hold up. I want to go in this one. I don't know. Also, the cannibalism question, chat, I wasn't expecting an answer, per se. I don't even think there's a correct answer. You know what? That's what I love about philosophy. Genuinely. It's not about looking for the right answer. It's about thinking critically and just like... It's called a thought experiment for a reason. It's about thinking about it and figuring out... And kind of like grappling with big emotions and feelings. And like, for example, chat, I'm gonna rip one that makes everyone uncomfortable always, and genuinely I'm gonna say this: some people in chat are not going to be able to reconcile with what I'm saying next, and I think that's really interesting. Okay? Without saying it's just wrong, and I want to be so clear, I'm not arguing in favor of this. This is a thought experiment, right? Without arguing that it just is wrong, and the best way to talk about it is like no, there's no chance of them having a kid because that is a genetic issue. What's wrong with incest? I agree incest is wrong. But the question is, without like a baby, why? Right? I would argue with siblings there's an inherent power dynamic. Right? Like just like there is no way I just got fucking shoved off. Oh my god. Right? But that's a hard question because like everyone's gut reaction is ew, gross. And that's a valid and real gut reaction, but the question is why? No, exactly, Goblin. There are some really interesting studies that I've seen, and I've seen videos talking about them, and it's one of those things where I think it's a really interesting conversation, because everyone thinks it's wrong, like just like fucking instinctually, which is also fascinating, right? It's also fascinating that there's this thing that everyone is like, ew, gross, right? Ooh, is that a golden egg? No, it's just a regular egg. But a lot of people don't like thinking about the uncomfortable stuff. And, but I don't know. I like sitting in the discomfort and figuring out why. I saw a really interesting piece about it where it was those feelings of disgust only stem from siblings who were raised together. The reason, you know the reason this comes up in conversation a lot, chat, because I like to ask the question, if you've been married for 10 years, right? You're married to somebody for 10 years, and then you found out that you guys were related afterwards, would you stay married to that person? Some people immediately go, no, never, that's disgusting. I don't think it's as cut and dry as that. I think after 10 years of marriage, I don't know if that's something you can necessarily throw away. Obviously, some people would. But I also wouldn't judge a couple for staying together. Right? Maybe you just get a vasectomy and then you're like, okay, cool, cool. Let's... But yeah. Anyways, because again, I think it's a hard question, is the question about, like, if you've been with your partner for 10 years and then you find out you're related, what do you do? I'd honestly have to know how related we were before deciding. Okay, because you want to know why I talk about this a lot, chat? Specifically for me, I'm adopted, and it's a real thing with adopted people that, like, anytime you're dating somebody, dude, and you find out they're adopted, you do, like, a little, like, mental... You both literally are like, okay, well, where are you born? Let's make sure. Like, that's a real thing. No, I agree. I think biology is a huge component in it, and it's definitely, like, I just think it's an interesting thing to, like, question. Because again, it is wrong, but why? You know what I mean? That's what philosophy is. It's asking why. Yes, sperm donors and stuff like that. I was gonna say, so let's find out that you. Let's go all the way, chat, with sperm donors. You've been married for 10 years. You find out your partner is your sibling. What do you do? I want to be so clear. I don't think there's a right answer. I just think that's an insanely difficult thing to think about, because that would be hard. Really depending on how far, guys. That's why I said sibling. That's why I said sibling, because I don't want it to be. I don't want the conversation to be about. It's supposed to be difficult. The question is, like, if you're that closely related, but, like, again, there's been no issues and it's been 10 years. Do you just get a vasectomy and you call it a day? I think I'd leave them, or I'd say close friends and get therapy. I mean, I think for sure therapy's involved, but I don't know. I think it's way different if it's like, you've been dating for a year. I think you've been dating for a year. You both are like, okay, I'm out. I'm fucking gone. Right? You're like, nope. Right? But I'm talking you built a life together. That's difficult. That's fucking crazy timing, ageless. But yeah, I don't know. Isn't you the dude of father 2 to 3 years ago later hidden gene flaw that makes kids have higher risk of cancer? They're currently tracking kids out. That's crazy. Oh wait, hold up. I wonder if my scream gets rid of that armor in the boss's phase. That'd be cool as fuck. It's in his armor shred. I don't think I could stay. I think it'd be too emotionally tumultuous. Okay, and I'm asking this from, like, a real, like, this is a real question. And again, I'm not saying that I think you're wrong for leaving. But have you ever been in love for a decade? Because I do think that objectively would, like, change your viewpoint on it. Again, we're not talking about, like, you've been with your partner for, like, a year. I'm talking about, like, this is the person you were like, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Again, I don't think you're wrong for being like, no, I'm out. I think that's incredibly reasonable. But I do think that's a much harder question than just, like, if it's just been, like, a year or two. It's a pretty large amount of time. I really don't know. I know. That's why it's an interesting... That's why I find the question so interesting. Because, and I like, truthfully, I have no clue what I would do. I'm going to be honest. I think maybe it's just one of those things where you can't really make a decision until you're in the situation. So I was married to someone I didn't find out was my sibling until that late down the line. I'm cutting any way to have babies. I've given a large portion of my life to this person. I've shared many intimate experiences with this person. I don't think we could ever come to terms viewing them. No, I know. Also, and this is a joke. I'm so sorry. But picture how many good... Dude. Picture all the ways you could piss off your wife. by being like, hey, sis. Sorry. You know, after you've done the therapy for a few years, you get some really cool jokes. Yeah, once you guys have put in the work, just adopt the procreate. Most things are fine. Yeah, I still think it'd be really hard to deal with mentally. And again, I don't think it's like just blanket easy answer. But again, that's kind of the reason it's interesting to talk about. One of the teachers at the high school married a second cousin. Isn't there, like, genetically nothing wrong with that? I'm not saying that's, like, normal. But isn't that, like, kind of what everybody's been doing forever? It's like how, you know, people with blue eyes are all a product of incest because it's a recessive gene. So, everyone with blue eyes, at some point in their gene pool, there was incest. I don't want to procreate even without my partner being a sibling. Cool. Dude, this is this is an insane conversation, but yeah. I'm a ginger and blue-eyed. Ooh, your family tree's a stick. I'm kidding. Sorry, that's crazy. Yo, I did hear redheads are like family vines crazy. I did hear redheads are like going extinct. So like, chat, to any gorgeous redheads out there, you know, I'll do my part. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, perfect. I've wanted one of these for a while, the Anami, because I haven't been able to evolve them. My mother's a redhead. Sounds like if your mom's a redhead and you're not, your dad didn't do the job, but don't worry, I'm willing to step up. Just to save them. All right, chat. Let's see. Did it work? The fertility industry is super shady and arms down and all that's actually happened a few times. Oh no, I've heard a lot of horror stories. It's fucking crazy. I've heard a lot of stories about that. Dude, look at those stat spreads, chat. Oh my god. Holy shit. I think legitimately we might be at peak. We might have to do one more generation. One more generation, and I think it's like legitimately highest base stats possible, and then we can make as many Ursec as we want. Finally started getting a Twitch because you watch streams just because of clips. Well, welcome. Sorry I made you get Twitch though. That's a bummer. I'm really sorry. That feels like kind of mean. Yo, Xander, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, righty, chat. Let's evolve this kitty. Ooh. Cryo. Okay, cool. What do we got? Look at him. He's kind of adorable. Shoot a shard that passes through enemies or returns to your character. Shoot a freezing orb that passes through enemies and explodes. Ooh, bleed. Oh, bleed build on this dude? Look at those big ass ears. Bleeding frostbite? Whoa! Dude, this guy looks sick. Look at this dude. Oh my god, we're gonna be able to fucking... Okay, cool. So, where... I'm gonna put these guys here. Oh, okay, my only issue with... Well, actually, hold up. No, it's not the end of the world. We actually don't need to keep this one. We've just been... I just needed him to... Oh, no, I should have kept him because I need to breed a non-galactic one more often. What do we got in here? Get rid of you. Hold up. I might use you for evolution stuff. Okay, I don't need you. And I don't need you. The Sprig, what build? Oh, hold up. We got more breeding to do, chat. More incest. Let's up the agility stat. And then we do that to this guy as well. This is floating. There's an unstuck button. You should be chilling. Hold up. Thank you. I got you. All right. Dude, this game is so fun. I like that I get to hang out with you guys and be autistic as fuck, but then also, like... Yap. Is this guy a mushroom? Wait, does this guy do mushrooms? This guy's doing shrooms, dude. Drop healing orbs. Okay. Whoa! Dude, the evolutions in this game are so fucking cool. All right, cool. We've done that. Let's do another one. This one we might keep for breeding. I bet he's a fun guy. Well played. Well played. Okay, we're going to go over here. And we're going to go left. Spawn damage, dealing shrapnel projectiles when taking damage. Gain up to 3 armor stacks based on the amount of enemies in proximity. Let's do this one. Okay. This one I think we keep. Or wait. Just kidding, we don't keep him. Okay. I lied. We're gonna evolve one more, and then we'll go do another run. Have I not ever? I think at this point, let's just finish out this tree. No. It's so crazy how these things start to look. Brother, like, what is that? Why is he on a hole, dude? Sorry. He's a cock ring, bro. Look at him. Look at that thing. Okay, we don't need him, though. Dude, like that guy was objectively a cock ring. Hold up. Let's evolve the fire chicken. We can do fire or organic, but we're going to go fire. And then we're going to go here. And then we'll go left. Why is my favorite dude now your cock ring? Why are you telling me that you like my cock ring so much, guys? I'm gonna get banned for showing my cock ring on Twitch. Dealing damage to an enemy has 30% chance to spawn a damage over time lava puddle. Create a damaging explosion on kill. Its radius increased with the number of burn stacks on the dying enemy. Bro, hold up. First of all, this guy looks sick as shit. But secondly, like, hold up. That's fucking... That might go crazy for my burn build that I've got for my bear. Oh. I don't know why I said might. It is going to go crazy. All right, hold up. Then we got to evolve this Glick. Let's keep working on Pyro. We'll go here. You know what? We're just going to finish off the left tree. All the way. That's what we're going to do. Not suit a game like this. It's a little convoluted. It's a tad bit a lot going on all the time. Just a smidge. How we gooning? I'm gooning. You bet your ass I'm gooning. Oh, okay, that can 500 research points. Got it. Oh, I did a quest for her. What other upgrades can I grab? Increase chance to find silver eggs on mission to its maximum. If I buy this... Wait, if I... Whatever. Not bad for a $20 game? Dude, no. It's phenomenal. Okay, grab that. Compatible with spliced DNA. What? Wait. They didn't tell me about that. You're telling me I can breed with the spliced ones? We can make even more perfect? Oh, shit. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my goodness. That changes this. Like a lot. No, it said you couldn't, but apparently that's an upgrade. It literally told you couldn't. But apparently there's an upgrade for it that lets you do it. I feel lied to? I feel deceived? All right. How much longer we got on this? I feel like it's got to be like 10 minutes. Here, we'll go do a smaller mission then. So you just can't if you're poor. Yeah. No. It's just if you're a broke bitch, shut up, you know? Amen. Hold up. Are we missing any golden eggs? We are. Let's fucking fix that right away. We'll just use him again. Dude, he looks so sick. I do want to do a different... Well, okay, actually, I want to do a maxed lava bear build. Is Ditto just good at every game? I'm not that great at games. I'm not. My take on it, dude, is like when people are like, dude, you're good at this game you picked up, or blah, blah, blah. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, dude, I play video games for a living, and I have for 6 years. It'd be embarrassing if I was, like, bad at games. Right? Like, that would be a bit rough. All right. We gotta find a golden egg, chat. Egg. Egg. Jacking off all games? I don't even play porn games. That's not really my cup of tea, dude. Kind of wish I liked porn games, but like I just don't. I have thought about reviewing. There's one that I've seen that's like an actual like it's like an actual bro, whatever that song was in the background, it just sounded like a pacemaker going crazy. I can't remember what I was gonna say about. Oh, porn games. There's like one roguelike that I'm like, wait, this looks like an actual game. That'd be funny as fuck to play. But like, I don't know. I don't like jerking off at my desk. I don't like, you know. Dude, y'all are talking about tattoos and piercings. I got my ears pierced, and I've had them pierced for years. But I'll tell you what, dude, I really want to get a. I want to get my sleeve going, chat. I really do. I have a whole sleeve. I need to find an artist to work with though. And like I really want to just like dude, it sounds so fun. I want my whole left arm done. I was at full volume. You're talking about being at the desk. Oh, when I talked about jerking off at my desk and how I'm not a fan of it. Dude, I didn't even talk about licking my cum out from between a girl's toes after she gave me a foot job. So you're like, you're fine, Tenor. Stop? No, it's my stream. I'll be as disgusting as I want. Get the sleeve? No, I plan on it. It's just one of those things where if it's gonna be something like that, I really want to find an artist and really make it completely everything exactly how I want, and it's gonna be expensive as shit. I also, if somebody could put the ditto heart emoji in chat, I do want to get that on my right arm, and I plan on doing that probably first. Just like get a first little small tattoo. I'm getting that on my right arm. It's one of those things where it's a silly little emoji, but it's one of those things where it's like, this has been my career for like 6 years, and even like though it's a little bit silly, it's like how do I put this? It's been my life. You know what's funny about that though, chat? Oh, I think the egg's gonna be up here. You know what's really funny about that though? That's technically that art was done by like an ex's ex-boyfriend or something that I hired because he was an artist. It's kind of weird that I'm gonna put that on my arm, but I don't know. I really like it. It's such a cute little fucking emoji that I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I paid for that art. It's good art. Ugh. See, the thing is, I'd get a pretty girl's name tattooed on me, but, like, why would I get her name done with a tattoo when she can just carve it in with a knife, you know? That's what I really want. All right, now that we got the golden egg, I don't really plan on... We'll just blitz the boss or whatever. I just want to be a pretty girl's property, man. Every stream, I get reminded that I'm in company. Listen, man. I know what I want in life. That's all I have to say about that, you know? I'm just a little guy. All right, let's go down over here. Jesus. That was a bit intense. You ready to mind for the sleeve? Okay, so... Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. It's a bunch of roots growing down my left arm. And then in the roots, I'm going to have... my roots. Like the people that are... Like, symbols that symbolize, like, the people in my life that matter. So my dad's an astrophysicist, so it would be... I'm going to get a telescope for my dad. My mom was an actress, and so I'm going to get the drama masks. My best friend's, like, favorite tattoo is a rose, and so I'm going to get a miniature version of her rose on my hand, like, growing off the vines. And so it's going to be stuff like that, but all tangled up in my roots. And, yeah. It was extremely helpful. My thing is, I think it's really cool that people are like, oh, I want to get a tattoo, and it's just like a little random tattoo. I think that's cool. I personally, if I'm gonna get something permanently on my body, I want it to be something that like means a lot to me, and that's not coming from a place of judgment. I genuinely, I think it's awesome that some people are just very like, yo, I just want to get a tattoo, and that's that. I think that's sick. Just personally, not my cup of tea. But yeah, so wholesome, ooey gooey, dude. I just don't understand why being a pervert means you can't also be wholesome. We can be both up in here, you know? That's actually sick as fuck. Just a bunch of doodles from your friends. That's dope. Oh, dude, you know when you can feel a zit forming? Oh my god, dude, I want to die. Here because of the banger YouTube shorts? Banger, dude, I hardly know her. Just kidding, I'm demisexual. I don't sleep with people I don't know. I've tried. It sucks. Not a fan. It's really bad for my brand, but I just can't have meaningless sex. I want to have disgusting, depraved, nasty, vile sex, but I want it to mean something, you know? And that matters. Or only has outer thoughts? No, I have inner dude, a lot of people act like I don't have a filter, but I'm just... I filter out a lot, dude. Hold up. This looks like it's a secret. Yeah, people act like I'm like... I don't know. Why would I not... I'm just talking about the stuff I'm talking about, you know? I don't know. I know a lot of people aren't as open as me, but I don't know. I've always been open. What the fuck is this, my guy? I feel like I did not come up here the right way. Oh. Wait. Wait, I just skipped a big step, I think. Wait, did I just skip part of the map? Okay. Wait, what? I have a finger on a jar on my left arm because my finger on a jar on my freezer. That's something. I read the rest about the cultural thing, and I think that's interesting, but also personally, that would make me squirm like crazy. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. Gooners can have depth or whatever. Or no, the outside thoughts thing, dude, I don't know. I just say what's on my mind. I think that's pretty obvious. It is funny, though, because people really think I'm, like, not filtering myself, and I am. Guys, I'm much worse. I'm only saying the stuff that's not going to get me banned. Just keep that in mind. I got plenty of other horrifying thoughts in my mind. Holy fucking damage, dude. Oh, this thing's level 16. No wonder. Do I even need to, like... I just realized, what am I doing all this for? Hold up. Where is he? The full heal. All right, my guy, get over here. There we go. Haters gonna hate, gooner's gonna goon. Dude. My Twitter feed, chat. My Twitter feed has hit peak. I can scroll, and then every few seconds I scroll, there's foot pics or videos. I have trained my algorithm perfectly. It's the best. It's the best starter Pokemon. My two favorites are Squirtle or Turtwig. And I'm not kidding, chat, when I say this. Last night, when I was talking to somebody about this, was the first time I realized those are the two turtle starters. I never once, in the, like, 2 decades they've been my favorite, made the connection that they were turtles. Like, I can't believe I never put that together. You like turtles? I don't even like turtles! Bro. A poison version of this dog? Look at this thing. What the fuck? Tentacle mouth? Dude, this is awesome. Dude, you know what's funny? All the dominatrixes I follow, Mike, on Twitter are, like, mutuals. Because I'm not really into the whole, like, FinDom thing or whatever. I'm not in that tax bracket. But all of them are mutuals. And I'm like, oh, you guys are really... Like, I'm like, thumbs up. You guys are so hot. But I'm like... I'm, like, sitting there like, that's really cool that you're really hot. But I'm not interested in the FinDom stuff. I just think you're pretty. All right, hold up. Is that how I want to do it? Okay. Oh, wait, no. I want everything up to 18, and then I want to see if when we breed them, they all go to 18. Obviously, I know the agility is not at 18. Oh, hold up. I fucked it up. My God, dude. I wish I could fucking do math in my brain. Oh, my God. Hold up. Wait, why is your... Hold up. Ah! Dad, I might be a dumb idiot bitch. I'm gonna crash out. You think my adult ass could count to 18? But I keep accidentally clicking over. Jesus Christ. I did not ageless. It's fucking annoying as shit. I don't even know why. It's creature designs in this game, fuck. Oh, Goose. And then we can start fucking adjusting them and changing them, and it's so fucking awesome. Like this hell bear I've made. Oh, dude, this game's awesome. I actually don't do much YouTube stuff. Again, I don't watch a lot of YouTube. Okay, wait. Now... Oh, hold up. No, I put the wrong one in. Hold up. I think this is the best we could do, no? Holy shit, though. My God, this is, it's not bad, but it is a tad bit tedious at this point. And the fact that I gotta do this, chat, for every creature, ooh, is a bit rough. Granted, it's a roguelike, so there's tons of time to do it. Okay. Cool. Their agility's all at 17. Holy fuck. It feels like there's so much management in this game, too. All right. Wait, hold up. It's a level 40 upgrade. I believe I have that. There might be level 50, actually. You're so right. Hold up. Have I just been breeding for no reason? It's at 50. It's not even fully... okay, hold up. You know what that means, though, chat? I can use these. Hold up. That means for now, I can use these two. Right? Because now, also, we can breed with spliced. So that's fucking huge. We can breed with spliced ones, which is really annoying because they told you couldn't. But we can take this guy. As a man, you have ruined things, I can confirm. What? What are you guys talking about? No Black Ops 3 to get? Oh, dude, that's just because I've been playing this. I mean, there will be more Black Ops 3. Don't you worry about it. What am I doing wrong here? Men sucking? Wait, but who's upset? Wait, why'd you say Twinit was a joke? Custom zombies, I take it? Bro, yeah, no, I play Black Ops 3 zombie, like modded zombies. It's my shit. Okay, hold up. Let's go design a bear, chat. Let's go make a Care Bear. Now, here's the question. Do we want to do another lava bear or try a different build? Huh. We have so many options now. See another build? I'll be honest, I don't know if I have another build off rip. Hold up, let's look at the abilities then. We don't even have all the... Oh, hold up. Actually, before I do this, what we should do is grab more evolutions. Yo, have a good night, 6. Yeah, holy shit. Okay, hold up. Let's grab some more evolution, like evos for this guy. Dude, this game is so cool. Also, we might hit a high enough level to hit level 50, which granted I think we'll have the points for it, but okay, there's one. And then we're gonna evolve this Ursec. Now the question is, no, you know what? I am definitely gonna go on the left tree because they do the common ancestor thing. And I don't want that to cause a problem. So we're going to go on the left tree. Do we just finish out here? Or do we scope out? Here, we'll just finish out the left tree. You know what, though, we're going to do? Fuck completionism. Do what you want. I'm a completionist. Do you pick the color? Oh, Skooma, let me... I will show you everything in just a second. Okay, cool. So we've evolved this guy. Both of them. Doesn't really matter that we just did that, though. Well, it matters because we unlocked some more stuff, but... okay. So... What is this? Bashes gain block. Dude, we could do an electric one. Hold up. There was a pretty nasty electric. What do we got for wings? Hold up. Oh, we can make something really cool. Okay. First of all, dude, the solid gold is hideous, by the way. But yeah, so somebody asked if we can do if you could change the color. So we could change the color. We can change the skin pattern, by the way, as well. We've been doing the lava build for a while, but I'm thinking maybe we do an electric build. Hold up. There was one from... Yo, this looks sick as fuck, actually. What else is in here? Also tough. Oh, but this is like actually from him. Ooh, not bad. Okay, I kind of want to go with the Dream Eater build that this guy has. Obviously, we'll make him big. Wait, no, we're going to make him tiny. We're going to make him tiny, and he steals and eats your dreams. Yes, he's going to be a little tiny Dream Eater. That's horrifying. Hold up, chat. Yeah, it's time to create a nightmare. Joke's on him because I don't have any dreams left. Oof! That's America for you. Yeah, dude, he just wants your dreams. Dude, nothing weird. He just wants your dreams, chat. Okay, wait. Plasma's fine. Wait, one of these applies sleep, right? Second leash is 15 hivelings that seek up to imply sleep. Okay. I guess we just do plasma. Yeah. Okay. What is this? Gain armor while I meant because all my they came true. Oh. Okay, well, that was, like, nice. Fear and inflict a burst of damage when damaging an enemy affected with sleep. Okay. Hold up. Feast on the nightmares. You heal off their dreams. Okay, got it. Okay, hold up. I thought there was another character that applied sleep. Oh, no, there was. It was, heal more on sleep. Okay. It's working, chat. It's all coming together. It's literal nightmare fuel. I mean, I haven't really been able to tune into streams, but I just gotta say your TikTok content is hilarious. It brought me a lot of joy and hope. You have an awesome stream. Thank you very much. And I'm really glad that the videos cheer you up, dude. Yeah. I don't know. My goal is just to make people laugh. Ditto doesn't seem picky. Just ask him if you want to fuck. I'm incredibly picky. You were not here at the beginning of stream where I literally talked about I am disgustingly picky. Chat, what do I don't think there's anything else. So the thing is, we could just be smart and add a drop chance for research points, which is probably what we should do. But also, yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna be smart. All right, look at my little nightmare bear, a night bear, if you will. Bro, dude, Eddie's gonna be tiny, dude. He's just like, dude, he's like a Care Bear from your nightmares, dude. Look at him. Ooh. He's like a stuffed animal that's gonna fucking murder you. He's kind of terrifying, dude. Look at him. Hold on. We can pet him. All right. Give me 1 second before we go use this abomination. Wait, hold up. He just wants chin scratches and your dreams. Wait, that's so banger. Also, hold up. Actually, we're going to do a little bit more evolving because if we can get to level 20, then we can perfectly breed. Not gonna lie, gang, if I've seen that charging me anything, I might just have to do the job first. Yeah, dude, I would fucking... Yeah, he's straight up a horror. Oh, that's the other Eldritch Mouth. Just triple damage. Okay. Cool. We're going to put you in the pile. Thought I had better ones. Oh, wait, no. Aren't you guys working out right now? Yeah, okay, they're working out. Then I don't actually need these. All right. We're just going to keep evolving because honestly, I'm really hoping we level 50. And then we'll be chilling. And then we'll go steal dreams. Dude, this anglerfish shit on him is terrifying, by the way. My God. Dude, that's true. Wait, I just realized it's not like recycling them, dude. It's releasing them. So I'm creating these eldritch horrors, and then I'm just going, go have fun. Hold up, dude. That's horrifying. Dude. Rank 50, there it is. It's probably going to be like, what, 15K? 10, 15K to do, but... okay. Where's my... oh, it's 10K. And we have 10K. Let's go. Shit. So wait, if we go in here now... but I just made Hugsy Wugsy, dude. We're gonna have to remake him? Shit. What a waste. We just made Hugsy for no reason. Shit. Size difference there is a thing? Dude, no, it's fine, it's fine. I don't know what to do here. Because I don't really like the dogs. I don't even know why I'm breeding them, dude. I think they had really high base stats, so I started working on them. But I don't really like fucking like these guys very much. Fuck. I don't even know who to run right now. Gee, I have the worst horrors of my imagination won't do anything bad when I live out in the wild and supervised. Dude, they're just little guys. Don't make it weird. Here, let's go evolve a Gwigoon. My boy, the Gwigoon. Look at him. He's a little guy. We're gonna go this way. Wait. No, we're gonna... we are gonna go this way. What's up, William? How you doing? What do you do? Oh, cool. It just makes a bunch of little goons that blow themselves up. This guy's terrifying, dude. I don't like these ones. I don't like the goon. I don't even like how they play, but the goons are terrifying, dude. Okay, here's my issue, chat. I don't really have like a level 20 that's like very good. Okay, well, he's not bad, actually. Ooh, and now we can breed with him. Oh, hold up, chat. Actually, this is my boy, Glick. And he Goomba stomps his enemies. Why can't I select? Oh, it's selected already. Look at him. Look at him. I will be right back, chat. It's like a fire ice guy that I made. Give me 1 second, chat. I got you. Something on my phone. Okay. You can also make him a Triceratops. All right. But see, his whole thing is he Goomba stomps. And as long as it gets a kill, it infinitely changes. Look at this guy. He's just a little Goomba stomper, baby. He's just Goomba stomping. We really only have to do like one. Actually, hold up. We want to go get a perfect egg though. So I think we're literally going to do like one wave, chat, and then we're going to go remake our nightmare bear. What do we call it? We got to give it a name. It's like nightmare bear or like I was thinking don't care bear or I'm trying to think. Dude, you said potatoes, dude, and I'm so ashamed that I immediately was thinking about feet. I was like, toes? Scare bear? Fuck, you're so right. It has to be scare bear. Damn it. Fuck, that's insane. I may have done the toes thing on purpose. Fuck you, dude. Dude, don't remind me about feet, chat, because then I'll end stream, because I could be streaming right now for all of you guys, or I could be jerking off to feet on Twitter. So it's like, you know, one sounds really fun, and the other one's streaming to you guys. So... All right. Let's go get the scare bear going. Oh, actually, no, we get to use the scare bear for a little bit. Because we're going to hatch these, and then we have to train them up to be max level, and then make them fuck again, which is like the 12th iteration of incest, guys. Like, these bears are fucked. These bears are not okay. Holy fuck! Wait. I didn't realize you can spawn in fully made ones? Oh, wait, but they're like a wait, hold up. But its traits are like a mix between the two. Wait, that's so cool. This guy is visually... like, he's got the nightmare traits and everything, too? Wait, whoa, what the fuck? Oh, the breeding in this is insane. Oh my god. Dude. This video game's so good. It just keeps getting better. All right, hold up. Now I got to decide 16, 18, 20, 15, 17, 20. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to do these two, but bro. I just stream what the fuck? What are you what the fucking? Honest, are you what the fucking the game, or was it me talking about sucking my cum off a girl's toes? I don't even know if I said that recently, but that sounds like something I would say. The incest? Oh, I mean, yeah, no, we've been breeding these dudes for ages. They're genetic abominations. But it's okay, because technically, chat, I'm pretty sure the gene splicing, like, we could splice out the incest, right? It's fine. That sounds like it wouldn't be an issue. Right? Is this copium? A few more generations, one could be the king of England. True. Yeah. With our gene editing skills, guys, it's barely that bad, probably. We are gonna make some crazy murder puppies, though. Holy fuck. Wait, speaking of... Oh, wait, no. Hold up. Check it. We put 10 into here. And we do the same on this one. Cool. Now we go breed these, because now they get 100% of their traits, and then we just... I think we have to do it like 2 more times. Pity Jinx is in here to help with all this breeding. I'm sure she'll be happy. That's crazy. Just text her out of the blue. Yo, chat wants to know if you'd help me breed. I'm ripping it. Yo, chat wants to know if you'd help me breed. I'm not giving her context, by the way. Wait, where's Jinx? Ageless, I'm not doing it for you. You just want me to do that bit. I see through you. Oh. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. All your bloodlines are weak. Oh, we love your bits. Hey, that's crazy. Oh, chat, hold up. We get to play with our Scare Bear. You genuinely curious? I don't know. Doing creature shit, probably. Context is like condoms, it's for pussies. I don't know if that one landed. All right, chat, look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Scare. Wait. So you know how it's sec? We're going to go... Skur-burr. Like sec, skur-burr. There we go. That's peak. I like, again, chat, for those of you who don't know what this creature is, it's a bear with a symbiote attached to it. It's fucking cool as shit. Like, conceptually. Bro. I like that he's tiny, dude. We made a little tiny one. Look at him! He's so tiny! Oh my god. Dude, this is fucking crazy. Nightmare time. I don't think the sustain's gonna be nearly as good as our lava bear, but you get to play as the creatures. Oh yeah, no, it's a roguelike. Well, once you get to endgame, it's a roguelike where the creatures you design, you get to fight as. When everything dies in one shot, does it matter? Well, we're on level 1 Abyss. If you see right above my webcam, eventually we get to like high level Abyss. Oh my god. Wait, guys, I just realized like the speed and everything. Remember, we were rocking for the lava bear we had the whole time only had 2 of its stats like half filled. This is now everything is almost filled all the way. No wonder he feels stronger and faster. My God. Really appreciate the corner of the internet. It's great. Dude, I'm so glad that you referred to it that way, because that's how I refer to it. I like my little corner of the internet. I have no desire to, like... Dude, whenever I get, like, people, like, they comment shit, they're like, dude, this is so weird, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you could just leave. This is my little pocket of the internet. I don't fucking need you. Just rushing missions run breed cycles. No, this one I'm actually gonna hold up, because I think I still have the munition or the research stuff. I want to get some points going. Also, I haven't even spec'd into chat. There's augments that you can give the bears and stuff, or give the monsters and stuff. But honestly, I'm just so happy to have like a game like this, because this is like kind of a nice little mindless one to talk to you guys while I play. Also, let me know if it's too loud. But dude, he's terrifying. Oh my God. I really like this. I like that we made him tiny too. How's the end game? I'm having a blast with it. The breeding is way more in depth than I thought it would be. It's all been really, really fucking fun. I wouldn't say endless, but there's quite a lot of possibilities with stuff you could do. Honestly, we're just gonna blitz through his armor. I don't fucking care. Yeah, I don't know if endless is the word. Oh, he went to sleep. Little sleepy boy. I stole your dreams. Yeah, I wouldn't say endless, but like an insane amount. Each creature has so many evolutions. Thank God we're fast as fuck. Little bitch. Skurber, dude. Dude, I need to watch the second season of Devil May Cry. I really liked the first one. I'd never like looked at or played the games or anything, so it was interesting. Really cool lore-wise. But I need to see the second season. But the thing is, dude, I just don't want to give fucking Netflix. Cause, you know, ew. Overpriced. Pro-Israel. There's a lot of reasons to fucking hate Netflix. Also, just not good. You know, if pro-Israel wasn't bad enough. But, like, that is fuck. Ugh. Pirate it? Me? I would never do that. You know what's crazy? You know what's on YouTube for free? The entire movie, by the way. Not pirated. Like, it's just there. And I love it. Okay, this is going to be an insane thing to say, but it's my favorite version of Romeo and Juliet. I shit you not. Have you guys seen Warm Bodies? It's for free on YouTube. I need to watch through it again. For those of you who don't know what Warm Bodies is, it's Romeo and Juliet, except Romeo is it's after a zombie apocalypse, and Romeo eats the brain, without like fully spoiling it, the brain of Juliet's boyfriend. Dude, but yeah, so I saw that on YouTube, so I need to watch through that. Also, chat, you know what I want to watch through again? And I stand by this being a really good movie. Okay, to be clear, it's not a good film, but it's a good action movie. It's you know, you go into it like a Transformers movie or Fast and the Furious movies, and it's so good, chat. Okay? Let me put you on this, all right? Let me put you on this. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I shit you not, dude. It's the best like blockbuster movie ever. Like legitimate. It's so badass. It's so good. Oh, I'm stealing your dreams. Yummy. Nah, dude, rom-coms are where it's at, half sack. Like, legitimately, rom-coms are my shit. Wow, he's taking, like, 20% reduced damage right now, by the way. Bozo, your dreams are mine. Dude, Bullet Train looks so good. Yo, have you guys seen the trailer for, it's the same guys who did Bullet Train, so I already know it's going to be great. But also, I love Nicholas Hoult, who's in Warm Bodies, I might add. How to Rob a Bank. That's going to come out soon, dude. I might go to theaters for it. It's... The premise is these guys start robbing banks, but live stream it the whole time they're doing it. And it's, you know, kind of a commentary on America right now because everybody loves them. They're making content while robbing banks. It looks so fun. Artemis, please don't scratch me because you want food. I really like Nicholas Hoult. Speaking of Nicholas Hoult movies that are kind of weird, okay? Let me put you on to something. Oh my god. Wait, dude, this is the first time this, like, stage 2 has started to hurt because I'm not on my lava bear build. But, I like Jack the Giant Slayer. Dude, that's got fucking Ewan McGregor in it as well, by the way. Artemis. No, I'm not. No, piss off. The like guy at the FBI in the movie who's like trying to stop them is John C. Reilly. I love movies, chat. Like it's like how I like connect with like friends and family. So specifically, dude, I love zombie movies so much. All right. Oh, you know what, chat? What time is it? It's fucking midnight. I think we're gonna call it here. Because, I mean, we've kind of, like, hit a good point. I think I'm gonna take a break. Do you like the Blade Trilogy? I've actually never seen it, dude. Not to tell on myself, but I'm hungry. That's why I'm gonna listen, chat. I'll be honest. I just am really freaking hungry. I want to eat some food. So I hope you guys all have a fantastic night. Thank you for hanging out with me. It was a blast. You know, if I get the itch to stream tomorrow, I might, but odds are I will stream, wait, hold up. Actually, hold up. I might stream tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Little announcement for you guys. Because I'm streaming with Siri and Aries on Monday. But that's going to be during the daytime. So I figure a lot of people who are watching right now might miss it. But I'm going to be streaming a party game with Siri and Aries on like at 2 p.m. PST on Monday. I have to get up during the day. It's disgusting. But anyways, so I don't know. I might stream tomorrow. I might not. I don't know. I'm really shit at my job. Have a good night, guys.